on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast, live play-by-play. We got the Sixers. We got the Pistons. Sixers are favored by 9.5, and rightfully so. You got a playoff team going against a non-playoff team. I know the Sixers are 0-2 in their last two games. Both of them teams that beat us down the stretch, beat us in the fourth quarter, and them two teams represented the NBA championship last year. You got to keep that in mind. I know we're like, you still got to win these games because we're going to be going against NBA championship type teams, and we got to take care of business. But they were the two teams that represented the East and the West in the NBA championship. Before we get too much further, we got to drop the intro.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers and the Bird Gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What up? Like I said, 2 losses back-to-back. Both teams were in the NBA championship last year. Shout out to the Notification Gang. C Clan in the building. Fabian, Jose, Serrano, Philly Trez, Fire Runs, JJ, Carlos, Philly fans in Florida. Shout out to the Real to the Real. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. ASAP Rocky. Whoever's watching this on the rerun, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you can be here with the rest of us, and that bell so you can be here with the 21 people in here before the first minute of content. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. This is an easy game, right? I said this on a video. Some of y'all just watch the live streams, shout out to y'all. Some of y'all watch the live streams and the videos. I dropped a video a couple days ago talking about Embiid calling out Doc Rivers subliminally. I talked about the MVP straw vote, how dumb that was. And I also talked about the fact that this might be our last test playoff-worthy teams. But we can still grow and get chemistry from these couple teams we got left. We got the Pistons, the Hornets, the Cavs, the Pacers, the Raptors, the Pacers, the Pistons. So there's only one playoff the Cavaliers and the Raptors are both playoff-worthy teams. So, I mean, you call them what you want. They are playoff-worthy teams. Not the Pistons, but the Cavaliers and the Toronto Raptors. They'll be fighting for that, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spot. Philly fans in Florida, channel member in the building. He said, what's up? Or what's good? Chilling, ready for this game just to see some Sixer basketball. I know after 2 losses, Sixer Nation is down, and rightfully so. Again, I put in perspective that we lost to the championship team and the runner-up only in the fourth. We didn't get manhandled. We actually played our brand of basketball for the majority. And I think the Sixers can play basketball with the best of them. What we cannot do is close. And what we have to work on, and it's not so much of, okay, this guy got to work with this guy got to work with this guy. No, it's Doc Rivers' third quarter and fourth quarter lineup. To end the third quarter, to start the fourth quarter, Joel Embiid said he needs to be on the floor. Joel Embiid said he needs to be on the floor. Let me just play you the clip of what he said real quick. Hold up. Listen to what Joel Embiid said after the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
I went on the bench. I didn't think we did at the end of that third quarter and beginning of the fourth. Their best player scored 17 or whatever that was. I didn't think we didn't do what we had to do, and that made that run and they cut the lead. And then they gained some momentum and carried over.
Exactly. That was his response to what was the turning point of that game, and it was, I went on the bench to end the third, and I sat from the end of the third to the 8-minute mark of the fourth, and that's where Giannis did whatever he wanted to. Skeletor70, another channel member in the building. Let's go, Philly Mike and the Sixers. Great times ahead. Yeah, man, we should not, I repeat, should not, will not be beat by the Detroit Pistons. The Plus Show, what's going on with you? Philly Tress said Pistons don't have Jeremiah Grant either. This better be easy work. I agree. I believe Cade Cunningham is playing. He's a little gem for the Pistons, but that's really all they got. Philly fans in Florida, shout out to our newest Philly fan, Lily Rose, our granddaughter, born yesterday morning at 4:21 a.m. Shout out to the newest member of Philly Nation. Appreciate the love, Philly fans in Florida, and definitely shout out to your granddaughter. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Blue City Empire said, what's going on, Philly Mike? Let's go Sixers. You already know. Carlos said, if y'all lose this game, it's going to be interesting. I hear you. I agree. BLSG, what's up? What's up? Mark said first. Shout out to you, bro. Fibbox in the building. I hope the Sixers change their strategy for the playoffs. Well, you will automatically change the way you play for the playoffs. Again, you start to, adjust in games differently. You got, 7 games, if it goes that far, seeing the same opponent. So things change. You learn tendencies and all that stuff. So, we will change how we play. It's going to be a lot more half-court set. Who knows about the fouls, right? Are we going to get less fouls calls? Is Harden not going to be able to be as effective driving to the hole? We're going to find out soon enough. We got about 7 to 8 games left. Jimmy J said, Embiid throwing more people under the bus? No. He's stating the fact. He's stating the fact. He also knows how to hold himself accountable. He said out of his own mouth that when Harden missed that shot and he grabbed the rebound, there's no reason why he shouldn't have went up harder. He did think that, he said he lost track of the time and went up soft for the layup and allowed Giannis to block it. That's taking accountability. So the starting lineup for the Pistons is Corey Joseph, Cade Cunningham, Sadiq Bey, Marvin Bagley, and Isaiah Stewart. That's the starting lineup. Listen, if you look at Giannis and Embiid, Giannis averages less time on the court than Joel Embiid. With that being said, if I'm Doc Rivers and I'm going into a series, let alone 1 game sample size with the Milwaukee Bucks, my strategy is if Giannis, the Greek freak, is in the game, so is Joel Embiid. I am not letting Joel Embiid sit on the bench unless Giannis is not in the game. There's no way I'm allowing Giannis to be in the game, score 17 straight against Millsap, and let Embiid sit on the bench. Whether it's the time we sit him out or not, I'm adjusting. We could do this against other teams, but you can't do that against the championship team. Giannis averages less minutes per game. There's no reason why Embiid had to be on the bench to end the third and to start the fourth and allow that 14-point lead to flip to a 4-point lead to the Bucks or whatever it was. You just don't allow that, especially when there's one man doing all the dirty work. BLSG said, just wanted to say what's up before I go live in about 5 minutes for the Sixers game. Shout out to you, bro. Fast Out Loud says, shout out to my man Philly Mike. Shout out to you, bro. Jimmy J said, Embiid asked to come out games. Then he asked to go in them. I don't know what you mean by that. Robert said, Embiid is the best player and a leader. He should be calling people out. Hey, especially, look, and again, he didn't do it. He didn't say Doc Rivers, blah, blah, blah. He just said the turning point of the game is when I went off the court late in the third and didn't get back on to a certain point in the fourth. He pointed out that Giannis was all over Millsap and did his thing, right? And then Doc Rivers has the audacity. Doc Rivers had the audacity to say that I almost played Paul Reed. And again, people are in the comment section talking about Paul Reed would not shut down Giannis Antetokounmpo. And I said, okay, that's true, but he would bother him. He would bother him in the sense that we've seen it. Now, I'm not saying it's automatically going to be the exact same performance from Giannis and Paul Reed, but, he bothers shots. He makes shots tough. He did get a block or two. And then you got a guy like Paul Reed who can maximize his fouls. Yes, this NBA is too soft. If I got a guy who doesn't play that many minutes, you got 6 fouls, you're only going to play 10 minutes? Use your fouls. Make Giannis tired of getting hit. No purpose stuff. I mean, no flagrant fouls. But you are only going to be in the game for 10 minutes. You got 6 personal fouls. Use them to bother Giannis. He's not that great of a free throw shooter. He can get hot, he can get streaky, but he's not Joel Embiid at the free throw line. Wesley said the Sixers really need to worry about playing the Bulls in round 2. We swept them this year, but we also swept the Hawks last year, and we know how that went. We did have Simmons, and now then and not Harden. I hear you. Definitely. Look, when playoffs come, you can't take any team light. Whether you're taking on the Cavs in the first round, the Raptors in the first round, somehow you find yourself matched up with the Brooklyn Nets. No matter who you have, you can't take no team lately. You haven't earned it yet to take a team lately. You haven't earned nothing. Listen, I am still high on this Sixer team. I do realize we have deficiencies that we got to clean up, but it's not deficiencies that are like, whoa, there's no way you can clean it up. At the end of the day, you got an MVP player that you're going to be trotting out in a series, 4 games, 5 games, 6 games, or 7 games. That's Joel Embiid. And the NBA got to understand that he can get his when he wants to get his. My main thing is this. We haven't earned it as an organization. We haven't been out the second round forever. Decades of losing in the second round. And although Harden wasn't a part of it, Embiid was. And we were. And so we got to take everybody serious in the playoffs, and we can't take nothing for granted. We'll take our rest if we can finish a series early. But if we can't, we can't. You got to play ball, though. The Bulls, the Cavs, the East got a lot of fighters, and it's going to be interesting to see how things turn up. Philly Fan D, channel member in the building, said I'd rather rest Embiid and Harden. Getting the first or second seed might get Brooklyn. I'm cool with a 4th or 5th seed. Yeah, look, and let's be honest. The Sixers are actually worse at home than we are on the road. That is not just a small sample size. This is going on now a 70-plus game sample size. We're talking about the whole season. We have a better road record than home record, I believe. If not, it's very, very close. 25-12 on the road. If we got 12 losses on the road and we got 29 total losses, yes, we got more losses at home than we got on the road. Erin said, easy win tonight. Better be. Not Kassan. What's going on with you, JB? What up, Philly Mike? Turning up. Apple Crown, not today. It's Thursday. When do the Sixers play next? When do the Sixers play next? Let me know in the chat. I don't feel like looking it up on Google. Y'all know y'all stuff. Let me know when we play next. If it's on a weekend, we gonna get right. We gonna get right for that game. Philly John in the building. Saw you change your default picture too. Shout out to you. What's going on? Mrs. Bird Gang in the building. Ruiz said, what up, Mike? And everyone in the chat, hit that like button for my guy. Shout out to my guy. Been following the channel for a minute. Appreciate the love and support. 51 people in the chat, 34 likes. Listen, y'all the MVPs. Y'all in here before the game start. Let's get that like button hit to at least 45. Let me get a 45 piece real quick. Big Fuzz in the building. What's up? Molet said Saturday night. So Philly Mike, let me know if I should try something different. On this channel, we not sponsored by no Crown Royal, but that is what we like to drink. Crown Rizzy as the Sixers. Normally when I'm drinking, get busy. But if you think Philly Mike should do something different, let's try this. Let's try that. Let me know. But listen, it's 7 o'clock. You know how NBA games are. It doesn't really start till 7:10. So we got about 5 to 10 more minutes before we actually see the tip-off. So let me know in the chat how many. What is your score predictions for this game? Again, if you look right here at the top, under 7 p.m. Eastern, the Sixers are favored by 9.5. The Sixers are favored by 9.5, and rightfully so. It should be one of them easy games where we can sit back, relax, talk trash, and see the Sixers get to work. So let me know your score predictions. And I want to ask you guys, Maxey's been struggling the last couple games. In these last 2 losses, Harden has turned up a little bit. Embiid is still Embiid, but Maxey has been struggling. What is your reason why? What do you think? Skeletor said April 2 Hornets. Let's go. Everybody dropping that Saturday in the chat. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the information. Philly Tress said drink Bombay Sapphire. Nah. We can't be doing all that, my guy. We can't be doing all that. Mullet said 12:30. Ooh, 12:30. I don't know if I can turn up that early. I don't know if I can do it for y'all. I can't be lit here at 12:30 Eastern. I can't be doing all that. Philly Trez with the 115.93. JB 112.104. Closer than I thought. That would not cover the spread right there. Jimmy J said Pistons been good. 108.98 Sixers. All right, 10 piece. That covers the spread by a half a point. Cade Cunningham entering the building. Robert California 122.109 Sixers. Harden with another 30-point game. Robert California, I need that. I need to see Harden turn up in these last games, regardless who we play. Is good for the psyche. Bold Brew in the building. What's going on with you? Aaron said 98, 113 Sixers. JJ with the 119, 109 Sixers get the dub. I'm with you on that. Ryan Rose said 123, 110 Sixers. Ruiz said, yo, what's up with them blackout helmets? Y'all give me one or two. As for the love it and two for nah. Let's go. Oh, I like it. Look. I'm always a big fan of the all black everything, right? Like when we go that all black outfit, I still like the midnight green, and I do love the Kelly green that's going to be there. But I would love to see the all black helmet with the all black uniform for sure. I do Royale said we can see the game here. Nah, man, I'm sorry, but I can't play the live game. I do the play-by-play for the game, but I can't do the live game. I don't know how to block it and not get copyrighted. We on the road to 19K. We like 4 or 5 subscribers away from 19,000. We cover the Sixers, the Eagles, live streams, play-by-plays, videos, news, rumors, opinions, all that stuff on Philly teams. Marcelli said they just chilling. Is the end of the they just chilling. It's the end of the season. Might be right. Old Bruce said 125, 105 Sixers. Philly fans in Florida said 112, 104. That's not covering the spread, but let's see if Glenn Rivers can stay the heck out of the Embiid's way. Need that, right? Let this man cook. This is a game where Joel Embiid shouldn't have to play 30-plus minutes. We should be so far ahead in that third quarter that you can rest Embiid with 5 minutes left of the third, and he sits the whole fourth. That should be the goal for today. Philly Tress said Maxey, for some reason, seems like he's indecisive and passive the last couple games. Facts. And listen, he's still young. He's going to go through the up and downs, struggles of a young player. But, when Maxey's going to be an X factor in these playoffs, because when he is on, it just enhances the Sixer team, right? It definitely gives, Tobias Harris the leniency to fall back and not be as good, right? When Maxey is not playing to his potential, well, then you really count on that third player being Tobias. And although the paycheck says it should be Tobias Harris, I still think Maxey, really fits in. He's learned how to catch and shoot, got his 3-point percentage all the way up to 40+, coming out of Kentucky shooting 29%, now up to 40. You got to respect that. Definitely should be in the category for most improved player. To me, it's just look what you're seeing from him. But we definitely need the consistency from him. And that's why I like, though, I think it got to be Embiid number 1. It got to be Harden number 2. But I really do think on a night in and night out, you can fluctuate. Maxey to number 3, Harris to number 3, Maxey to number 4, Harris to number 4. And then 5, 6, 7 is just, we just need 5, 6, 7 to contribute. Not be superstars, just contribute it. Whether that's Niang, Shake, Green, or is that, well, that's pretty much all we got. Because Thibault really only goes as far as Harden pushes him with the outlets and the backdoor cuts. He'll knock down a couple corner threes once in a while, but nothing crazy. Look it up. Mayo, they're so fresh. Daniel said 140 to 86 Sixers. These cats are not on our level. Hey, man, we beat them like that. I'll be sleeping in the fourth quarter. No, I'm just kidding. Mr. 89 with the 116-113 Sixers close win. Doc Rivers special. A Doc Rivers special. Wow. Jose said go old school and get to hitting that naughty head. Wesley said 124-113 Sixers. RE said it's starting. The game will be starting in the next 5 minutes. We will have tip off in the next 5 minutes. 504 Fresh in the building said, gotta trust that process. I hear you. Rosanna said the Sixers need to learn how to close games. Facts. If you look at the Sixers in the first, and the second, and the third quarter, they look like a basketball team that can compete with the Bucks, the Suns, the Warriors, the Nets, the Heat, the Grizzlies, right? We're a good basketball team. It's just closing games. You put too much into it, and you're not getting nothing out of it. I don't even think I'm wrong. We don't put too much into it. Sometimes Doc just runs that same two-man game, which, the two-man game is not bad when you got Harden and Embiid running it, but it is what it is. Marianne Johnson in the business said if the Sixers don't get to the finals, Doc should and will get fired. If we don't get out the second round, he has to not be allowed to walk home with the Sixers that same day we're eliminated. Finals, maybe. I do believe Daryl Morey understands that this is the first year of the new regime, right? Of the no Ben Simmons, no Ben Simmons. I think that Daryl Morey has a plan in the offseason that involves Tobias Harris, that involves some other things that could put this team into 100% championship contention. Do I believe we can get there? Of course. If the Sixers play their brand of basketball, I think we can beat a lot of people. But we don't play our brand of basketball every day, and that's where we can get beat in the fourth quarter. But I do agree. I would say if he doesn't get out the second round, automatically fired. If we lose, if we get beat badly in the Eastern Conference Finals, then yes, he should be fired as well. But if we lose a Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals, you can't say there wasn't progress. Is us Philly fans are going to be upset in the moment. In the moment, any loss I'm going to be upset about for sure. But looking over the last couple years, all the second round blunders we have, that is really my mindset of us getting out that second round. We have to, I repeat, have to get out the second round. Rob 356, Pistons gave Nets a hard time. We better not take them lightly. Hey, every once in a while, one of these young teams play up to their level, right? Young teams play inconsistent basketball. That's why a Detroit Piston team is 20-56, but they still did win 20 games. They beat 20 teams. And on a night where you just playing around or you don't have it, you can get got. You can easily get got if you don't come out there and play your brand of basketball. Aaron said Ben Simmons' name is Bum Simmons. I agree with you. Michael Graves said Isaiah Stewart, career night, 5 threes coming up. What? Isaiah Stewart. Ain't that the guy who was fighting with LeBron James, I believe, right? Jose Toronto says Sixers can't close. It's Doc screwing up, leaving the bench in too long. Eric D in the building. What's up with you? Fast Out Loud. So if this game is close at any time during the game, that pretty much tells me that we ain't going to the ship this year. Now with that bench, not with that bench that we have and Toby's contract holding us back, and that's why that's going to be removed by the end of the season. Here's my thing real quick. I do want to say this. Every bad team has a good game. This is a game we should easily win. The Vegas line is 9.5 for a reason, but every bad team does have a good game. It's as simple as that, but I do believe the Sixers will respond from their back-to-back losses. Once again, Sadiq Bey, Marvin Bagley, Isaiah Stewart, Corey Joseph, and Cade Cunningham is the starters for the Pistons. And the Sixers starters, Maxey, Thibault, Harden, Harris, and the one and only Joel MVP. Let's go. Let's go. What's a watch for the Sixers? Play with the energy and play inside. You got to abuse this team in the post, in the paint. Get what you can get. It is what it is. Sometimes you just got to treat them like you got to treat them. 86 in the chat, only 48 likes. If you part of the MVP caliber, if you part of that MVP Sixer Nation, hit that like button. And if you in here watching from Piston Nation, shout out to you guys. I like Cade Cunningham. 20 wins. His rookie season is still something to, to build off of. Hit that like button. The like button does bring in more NBA fans. It brings more Sixer fans. And it brings more Piston fans. Hit that like button. Sixer Nation, though, subscribe because we drop videos. I've been talking with Philly Take with RB. We about to get a collab coming up real soon. Maybe a round table. Me, Eastwood, Philly Take, RB, and we got to do, Greg, Romp, whoever. Just going to have an all-out Sixers. Broads, we going to get something going. Here we go. Tip up, and it's to the Sixers. Here we go. They're going to kick it over to Harden. Harden on the wing, working. Picks up his dribble across court to Harris. Harris in the lane, at the elbow, kicks it down to Embiid. Embiid back to the basket, over Bagley, no good. Rebounded by Stewart. Here comes Cade Cunningham, bringing the ball up. Cade going to kick it over to, who's that? Sadiq Bey? Oh, no, they're going to give it to Bagley. Bagley, top of the key. Working. Going to go around the screen. Cade driving, kicks. Bagley in the corner with 4 seconds. He's going to give it to Cade, and it's tipped out of bounds by Tobias Harris. There we go. Cade Cunningham lost the ball, last touch by Harris. Here we go. Pistons with 3.4 seconds left on the play clock. Shot clock, I should say. Cade trying to get it in. He does. Sadiq Bey, step back three, and that is no good. Rebounded by Maxey. He's going to push the pace. Crossing half court, kicks. Matisse decides to give it right back to Maxey. Maxey driving all the way, lays it up high off the glass, and that is good. Tyrese Maxey, first one on the board for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're going to kick. Cade Cunningham driving in the lane, left hand over Embiid, and that is good for the rookie, Cade Cunningham. Sixers bringing the ball up. Embiid, top of the key, finds Harris. Harris pulls for three. Bang! Tobias Harris. He wants the nickname back, Busy Bias, early. I see we got an MVP in the chat. Cunningham at the elbow pulls up, and he knocks it down. Cade Cunningham with 4 points in the game. Rising up for the young Pistons squad. Here we go. Harden, top of the key, looking. He's going to kick. Maxey going to give it right back. He's working against Isaiah Stewart. Got the mismatch. Top of the key. Crossing. Dancing. Harden driving with the right hand. He's going to pass it out. Embiid with 2 on the shot clock. Got a kick. Maxey thought about it. Pulls up. And that won't fall. Mid-range jump shot won't go. We got an MVP in the chat. Shout out to my guy, Robert W. Joseph going to float it up over the top. No good. Rebounded by Tobias Harris. Call that man Busy Bias. Top of the key. Working. Gets the switch on Sadiq Bey. Shot. Mid-range. No good. Once again, shout out to Robert W. with the $2 super chat. He ain't say nothing because he just wants to see the Sixers get down to business. Cunningham going to kick. Stewart driving on Embiid. Back to the basket. He's going to reset. Joseph around the screen in the lane, kicks Sadiq Bey for three. That won't fall. Rebounded by Embiid. He brings the ball up himself. Top of the key, working against Stewart. He's going to kick it over to Maxey. Maxey going to go around the Embiid screen. Got the switch on Stewart. Maxey driving, kicks. Matisse thought about it, finds Embiid, and he's going to slam it down with one hand over the little Corey Joseph. The little Corey Joseph. Cade Cunningham with 4 points. All the points for the Pistons. At the elbow, driving, kicks. It's going to go out of bounds. It will stay here. Piston basketball. Last touch by the Sixers. Last touch by the Sixers. Marcus, Big Mob, 248 in the building. One of the newest channel members in the game. He said the Rams overpaid Bobby Wagner. They not going to have no future. Man, how did the Rams keep finding the money? I agree. That was wild. Here we go. Isaiah Stewart with the three, no good. Rebounded by Harden. Robert said, just go on. Let's go Sixers. I appreciate the love. Embiid, turn around, hook shot, no good. Rebounded by Bagley. Here comes Kane Cunningham. Sixers lead by 3. Cunningham all the way, pumping. He's going to have to reset to the top. Joseph Carlson working against Maxey in the lane. Kicks. Stewart driving on Embiid. One more pass. Cunningham for 3. And that won't fall. Rebounded by the Sixers. 8 minutes and 12 seconds left of the first quarter. Sixers still lead it by 3. Low scoring game. Harris driving. Baseline jumper. No good. Rebounded by the Pistons. A lot of missing going on from both teams. Back and forth. Saddiq Bey on the wing. Working against Maxey. Kicks. Bagley, one-on-one with Harris. Got the size advantage. Turn around. Harris with the block. Bagley gets it back. Working, driving, kicking. Stewart steps through. Tries to go at Embiid. Sidestep shot won't fall. Harden with the rebound. Nobody can buy a bucket. Maxey, step back 3. No good as well. The Sixers and the Pistons both in a shooting slump. Nobody can buy a bucket. Joseph kicks. Stewart top of the key, going to find Saddiq Bey. He's in the lane at the elbow. Fade away. Buckets for Saddiq Bey. We got ourselves a 1-point ball game. Pistons trailing by 1. 7 minutes and 12 seconds left of the first. Harden top of the key. Going to reset. Try to draw something up. Harden kicks it to Embiid. He's at the elbow. Working against Saddiq Bey. He's too little. Embiid draws the foul and will head to the line for 2. Embiid shooting his first free throws of the game, trying to get this lead back up by 3. Jimmy J says Saddiq Bey nice. He got a 3-point. He got a shot. He can shoot for sure. Cash Death, what's up with you? Murder Music. Robert W said you got that right. Andre Trapp in the building. Marianne Johnson said Pistons are bad, man. Sheesh. Yes, but even even a blind squirrel finds a nut, and every bad team wins. They got 20 wins, and I guarantee if you go through the 20 wins, they beat some good teams. It happens, but we're not about to lose this game. Don't worry. It's a long game. It's a long game. Shut up, and it is good for Embiid. 3-point ball game. Here come the Pistons. Corey Joseph bringing the ball down, working against Maxey. He's going to kick. Bey, top of the key, looking for Cade Cunningham. He finds him. Cunningham around the screen. He'll pull up from the elbow. That won't fall. Rebounded by Embiid. Bringing the ball up is Embiid. He's going to stop and kick. Harden at the logo, working around Embiid. Now he's going to get the switch. He got Isaiah Stewart. Step back for Harden. Bang! James Harden with the step back. Free ball, and the Sixers lead is 6. Timeout taken by the young, scrappy Pistons. Cade Cunningham with 4 of the 6 points for the Detroit Pistons. Embiid and Harden ready to go to work. Embiid and Harden ready to go to work. First timeout taken. Commercial break with 6 minutes and 26 seconds left. Sixers lead it 12-6. As I said, Cade Cunningham has been the only scorer really for the Pistons so far. Saddiq Bey got 2. Cunningham with 4. Sixers got everybody on the board except for Thibault. 3 from Harden, 2 from Maxey, 4 from Embiid, and 3 for Harris. Sixers made 2 threes in this game so far. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 103 people in the chat, 61 likes. If you haven't hit that like button, hit it. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing, and it does bring more people to the channel. Whether it's Sixer fans, you know I love you. You know I love you. Detroit Piston fans, NBA fans. It even brings Gary in here. Gary's always here. Gary comments on my Eagle videos now about the Brooklyn Nets and the Sixers and blah, 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 blah. Let's go, let's go. Murder Music, what's up with you? This offseason, acting like the NBA belly super teams. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. It is definitely crazy. Listen, I do want to tell you guys, Oh, I didn't even get it. In the description, or listen, manscaped.com. I repeat, manscaped.com. Get yourself a lawnmower 4.0. Get the package, get the bundle, get the smell goods, get the weed whacker, whatever you need. Go to manscaped.com. Just go to manscaped.com, type it in the search bar, and when you get to your checkout, whatever you're purchasing, maybe you're purchasing this, maybe you're purchasing that, maybe you're purchasing a bundle, whatever you purchase, use promo code PhillyMike, all capitals, for 20% off and free shipping. Again, 20% off and free shipping. Philly Mike, all capitals. You will love this. You will love this. Skeletor said lots of teams lost to the Bucks. What's your point? Facts. Talk about it. Robert said Nets the 9 seed, but you're going to talk about one Sixers loss. That's what I'm saying, man. At the end of the day, look, we lost back-to-back games to the teams that were in the NBA championship. Is that an excuse? No, because we want to be the team that gets to an NBA championship. So to be the team to get to the NBA championship, you got to beat the team that was in the NBA championship. But we just fell short. In a series, you're going to be able to correct the things that you did. Oh, my God. After the break, Maxey with the outburst lays it up off the glass, and the Sixers increased their lead to 8. Cunningham bringing the ball down, working, going to go around the screen. Set by Stewart. Cunningham in the lane, kicks. Sadiq Bey, elbow, corner 3, no good, blocked by James Harden. Harris bringing the ball up for the Sixers. Hashtag here they come. Embiid on the wing, driving, double comes, kicks, one more pass. Maxey thought about it, driving in the lane, kicks. Matisse, corner 3. That won't fall. Rebounded by Isaiah Stewart. He's going to bring it up and find Cunningham. Cunningham, top of the key, kicks. Joseph on the wing, working against Harden. He's going to go around the Stewart screen. Joseph at the free throw line. Stop, kick. Bagley for 3. Short off the front rim. Here comes Maxey bringing the ball up with an 8-point lead. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left of the first quarter. Pistons shooting 3 of 13 from the field. Sixers 5 of 12. Embiid attacking, loses the ball. And it's going to be Piston basketball. Detroit basketball. Looking for Sasuke, said Gary's still eating. Daniel said, what up? Just got off of work, but let's go Sixers. Tyreek said, it says 313 in the middle of the floor. Yeah, that's tough. 313. Here we go. They're going to kick. Cade Cunningham around the screen, working at the elbow, gets into the lane, drives with the right hand, slicing through the Sixers defense. I don't know where they were on that possession, but Cade Cunningham has 6 of the Pistons' 8. First substitution for the Sixers. They're going to bring in, Georges Niang. Harden, top of the key, working, kicks. Embiid with 5 on the shot clock, backing down Cade Cunningham. Turn around, fade away, no good. Rebounded by Isaiah Stewart. Sadiq Bey bringing the ball up on the wing, looking, working against Maxey, kicks. Bagley in the corner, matched up with Harden. Gets the switch. Embiid steps over, no good, no foul. Great defense by Embiid. He's going to kick. Harden, top of the key, kicks. Matisse lays it up with the left hand, and that is good. Thibault on the board. All 5 starters for the Sixers with buckets. Oh, wow. Stolen by Thibault. Isaiah Stewart tried to get it to Cade Cunningham, and he wasn't paying attention. And Thibault misses the layup. They're going to kick. Corey Joseph, corner 3, knocks it down. Corey Joseph with the 3 ball. Corey Joseph knocks down the 3. Horrible miss by Thibault. Gets the steal. Isaiah Stewart throws it to Cade Cunningham. He's not paying attention. Thibault with the steal. Thibault with the lay. Thibault with the miss. And Corey Joseph knocks down the triple. Michael Noble said, regardless, this is our team for the playoffs, so play like never before and overcome the doubt of bench depth and the starters, and bench surprise us. Hey, listen, you know Philly Mike, when the game starts, when that clock hits, tick, 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 first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, Philly Mike is in the game. EA Sports is in the game. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I do believe when the Sixers play Sixers basketball, we are legit. It's just the fact that will we play Sixers basketball for the majority of the playoffs? We will find out shortly, coming up very soon. Brandon said the Milwaukee loss is good for the Philly long term because now everyone sees Doc as the problem. Yeah, and listen, again, that's one loss. If that was game one in Milwaukee, because they had the better record, just say it was. I know it was in Philly. But if we lose game one like that, you come back and you work for game two. Listen, it ain't over till it's over. But we got 113 people in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button, whether you're a hater like Gary or you're a supporter like the rest of the beautiful people in the chat. Hit that like button. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. And even if you rock with Piston Nation, hit it because it will bring more Piston fans in here. And shout out to the Piston audience attending, if there is any in the chat. I'm just a Sixer fan. I keep it as funky as possible. But, of course, you're going to get some bias out of my mouth because I'm a ride or die Sixer fan. But I do give the opponent the appreciation they deserve. And if you guys beat us, you beat us. If you don't, you don't. JB said, Gary, get out. Backyard Bird Podcast channel member in the building. What's going on with you? Angel said, need them to go over. I hear that. Get that money. Under or over 220. It's not looking good for the over so far. It's not looking good for the over so far. But again, if you guys are trying to stay up to the 2022 man code, right? And you trying to manscape, definitely use promo code Philly Mike, all capitals, at checkout for 20% off and free shipping. Telling you, the Lawnmower 4.0 is legit. It's not loud. LED light, smooth, safe cutting technology. You can't go wrong. Check it out. Use code Philly Mike, 20% free shipping, and it's definitely worth it. Here we go. Maxey bringing the ball up. He kicks it over to Niang. Shake Milton in the game for the first time. They're going to give it to Embiid. Embiid draws the foul. Bagley not big enough to hold down the paint when Embiid is backing him down. And another time for Embiid to shoot free throws. Wild Experience said, let's go Pistons. The K Wild Experience said, oh, no, that's not a shooting foul. Here we go. Maxey on the wing, looking, kicks. Embiid at the free throw line, working against Kelly Olynyk, going right at him, falls and is fouled. Kelly Olynyk is upset with the call, but Embiid will go to the line for two. Kelly Olynyk off the bench for the Detroit Pistons. Jay Desir said, why Joel not playing center? He is. Daniel said, mow the lawn and the house will look bigger. Hey, he said it, not me. He said it, not me. I'm just telling you, but the safe cutting technology makes you have no fear. Manguard is here. I said Manguard. Manscape is here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. 17-11. 5 points for Embiid, 4 rebounds, 3 minutes and 25 seconds left. Pistons find themselves trailing by 6. Second free throw is about to be up for Joel Embiid, and it is good. Make that a 7-point lead. Cade Cunningham still in the game. No, that's not Cade Cunningham. Who's number 7? Haynes bringing the ball down for the Pistons. Going to kick. Bagley, top of the key, working, looking. He's going to kick. Olynyk driving, lays it up with the right hand. Easy bucket. Good move by the Pistons. Quick passes. Cade Cunningham is still in the game. He just didn't have the ball in his hand. Here we go. Maxey bringing the ball up. 5-point lead for the Sixers. Maxey on the wing kicks. Embiid, top of the key, looking, finds Maxey. Maxey driving all the way. Lays it up high off the glass. No good. Last touch by Shake. No, he saves it. Embiid on the wing working against Olynyk. Pulls up for 3, and he's going to miss that one. Bouncing around on the rim, can't get the shooter's touch. Cunningham bringing the ball up for the Pistons. Top of the key, going to lob it up. Bagley in the lane, kicks. Sadiq Bey for 3, and the Pistons find themselves trailing by 2. Good ball movement for the Pistons, and this game is back almost tied up. Niang on the wing working against Olynyk, trying to kick it to the big man. Embiid working against Bagley, one-on-one, driving all the way, gets the foul, and 1! Joel Embiid, too big! 7'2", 6'7 plus, 280 plus pounds, quick like a, I don't even know. Bagley, too little, draws the block and foul. Let me see the replay. Yes, he's just not big enough. Got to get your weight up. Got to get your weight up. Jimmy J said, I thought Harden would sit this game out. Hey, it's punishment for losing 2 straight. Got to get that chemistry. Danny Green in the game for the first time for the Sixers. Peter Riley said, we can't lose against the Pistons, man. You already know. Timothy said, bull in the China shop. Rudy said, I'm a Lakers fan, though. Shout out to you. Here we go. Embiid at the free throw line. And one is complete. Lead push to 5. Cade Cunningham going to bring the ball down for the Pistons. Actually, that's not Cade. I keep saying Cade. That's Haynes. Haynes at the logo working against Maxey. Going to kick. Stolen by Danny Green. Green bringing the ball up. He's going to kick. And it's stolen by Cunningham. What a poor pass from Danny Green. Who's number 8 just entered the game for the Pistons? Who's number 8 for the Pistons? Somebody in the chat, let me know who number 8 for the Pistons is. Hayes trying to get open. He gets the ball. Working against Maxey. 17 on the shot clock. Number 8 for 3. And that's a brick. No good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Shake pushing the pace on the wing. Looking. Going to go around the Embiid screen. No. Kicks it to him. Embiid. One-on-one with Sadiq Bey. Posting. Turn around. Fade away. Buckets for Embiid. Cade Cunningham, top of the key, going to go around the screen. Now they're going to kick. Olynyk looking, finds number 8. Number 8 driving, kicks. Cunningham driving in the lane, floats it over Embiid, no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Who's number 8? Does anybody know? Embiid, trapped by the Pistons, kicks it out. Corner 3, Danny hesitates, step back 3 for Green. No good. Rebounded by Cunningham. He's going to push the pace. Cunningham on the wing, back to the basket, working against Danny Green. Cunningham posting up, using his size over Green, puts it up with the right hand, and that is good. Cade Cunningham with almost 10 points in the first quarter, doing everything that he can to keep the Pistons close. Maxey bringing the ball up, 35 seconds left of the first. Cunningham with 8. Maxey going to be stripped, but a foul is called. V said, I'm a Pelicans fan. Do you think we can make the play on? I don't know. I got to look at it closer. I know Zion just got back, though, right? Or he's about to be back. 504 Fresh said, Pelicans getting the 8 seed in the West. There you go. KM said, yeah, what's going on? Who's number 8 for the Pistons? I can't see his name. Nobody. If there's a Piston fan, his name is Key Braxton. Shout out to Michael Noble. There you go. Braxton. Here we go. Maxey at the free throw line. 33.5 seconds left. Sixers lead by 6. Maxey averaging 17.3 points per game. 4.3 assists. Shooting 47.9% from the field. Shot up. And that is good for Tyrese Maxey. Here we go. They're going to kick. Haynes setting up the play for the Pistons. He's going to go around the Olynyk screen, driving in the lane, lays it up with the left hand over Danny Green. That is good for Haynes. Big bucket for the Pistons with 19.9 seconds left for the first quarter. Sixers will hold for the last shot. Maxey at the logo, watching the clock run down. Here comes Niang to set the screen. They get the switch. Braxton, now they got Olynyk on him. Maxey driving on Olynyk. Step back, elbow jumper. No good, but a travel. No good and a travel called. 2.6 seconds left, and it's going to be Pistons basketball. Pete said, Gary, a funnier joke would have been to say Sixers fans have an IQ of 76, but I'm not a Sixer hater, just making an observation. Gary don't know how to talk. Oh my goodness. Braxton at the buzzer. Can't get it to fall. Sixers will lead the Pistons by 5 to end the first quarter. Two teams that struggled pretty pretty much in the first quarter, I should say. Both teams shooting not what they want. Let's look at the actual percentages. Field goal percent for the Sixers, 40. Field goal percent for the Pistons, 39. So both shooting poor from the field. When you look at the three-point percentages, 33 for the Sixers and 20 for the Pistons. Not what you want to start after two straight losses. I wrote it how they had it. Oh, it's Braxton Key. Okay, so his last name is Key. I hear you. Ethan in the building, what's up with you? Jimmy J said, hoping the Nets match up with the Heat or Bucks in round one. That would be nice. It'd be nice to get a couple people up out of here. Listen, again, I think the East is going. The East, this year, this East playoff bracket, tree, however you want to call it, is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. I think the Celtics are playing good ball. Brooklyn got two superstars that can turn on when they want to turn on. The Bucks are the defending championship team. The Heat, who have been struggling, are a Eric Spoelstra-led team. And I think once that Jimmy Butler stuff goes away and the Heat get back to their foundation, there'll be a problem, a decent problem to handle. So I think, you go, it's pretty deep in the East. And you got the Sixers. You got the Sixers, who I swear by. Again, we have our own problems, but I do believe when the Sixers play our brand of basketball, we're difficult. Listen, we need 15 more likes. If we got 15 MVPs in the chat, hit that like button. It is free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. And whether you rock Sixers, rock Pistons, rock Lakers, NBA fans up in the building, hit that like button. Sixer fans, I ask to not only hit the like button, but also subscribe. But NBA fans, the like button is just a way to get more in the building. Just a way to get more in the building. 126. We need 14 more likes now. We did get an MVP. Not Kassan said, I bet the Sixers will go off in that third quarter. We'll see. Mighty Matt, Mike, what did you think about our last game with the Bucks? Man, I wish I could have streamed that game. I thought that we played a great brand of basketball, and I agree with what Joel Embiid said. I think the game was lost and the game changed when Embiid hit the bench in the third quarter, late in the third quarter, and sat too long in the fourth. That is when Giannis, the Greek freak, a MVP candidate, went off with 17 straight points. Who was guarding him? Paul Millsap. Shouldn't have been it. Wow, the Pistons come out right away, and the camera can't even catch who made it. But the Pistons trail by 3. Harden bringing the ball down for the Sixers. Top of the key, going to go around the DeAndre Jordan screen kicks. Niang blocked by Olynyk. Key going to push it up. They're going to lob it up. Olynyk going to slam it down. The Pistons trail by 1. Just like that, they started running the floor on the Sixers. Wow, Harden bringing the ball up, going around the Niang screen. He got switch on Olynyk. Harden, one-on-one kicks. Gets it right back, stolen by Olynyk. Here come the Pistons, kicks. Number 5 going to kick it, stolen by the Sixers. A lot of poor passes for both teams. Harden driving, turning around. Now he's going to reset. Harden looking to go around the Niang screen, gets the switch. Harden crossing, dancing, step back 3. No good, but a foul. No good, but a foul. Livers will be the guilty member for the foul. And now Harden shooting 3. Harden shooting 3. Pete said, I'm sub, but don't root for any specific team. Used to be a Knicks fan, but you know how that goes. Hey, shout out to you, Pete. Bird Game in the building said, gotcha. I appreciate it, my guy. Appreciate the love and support. Here we go. First shot up, and it is good. Harden rattles that in. Sixers push the lead to 2. Pistons are hanging around. 22.6 points per game, 10 assists, 41% from the field, 41.6% from the field. Second shot up, and it is good for Harden. Timothy said Philadelphia 76ers number 1. Robert California said Zach LaVine going to be a free agent this year. Would you take him for a max, Mike? Yes, sir. Listen, here's my thing. I'm not opposed to getting a max player to fill in Tobias Harris's shoes, but I'm also not opposed to, if we move on for Tobias Harris, to use that money to actually get depth. So instead of getting one max player, we get a couple players, 3 role players to go around what we do have in the big 3 of Maxey, Harden, and Embiid, but we'll see. Olynyk backing up, working against Green, using his size, draws the foul. Bucket won't count. The foul is on the floor. It will stay Pistons ball. Pete Riley said, we can still win the championship without being number 1. Facts. Here we go. Olynyk inside the 3 a little bit, going to kick to Haynes. He pulls for 3. That won't fall. Rebounded by Harden. Outlet down the court to Danny Green. He kicks to Harris. Harris stepping back, and now he's going to reset. Harden looking, pumping, trying to get it to the big man, but he wants it back. Harden working against Hayes. 7 on the shot clock. Harden dancing, crossing, driving, floats it up, and 1 for James bleeping Harden. James Harden dancing with the young boy Haynes, crosses him up, draws the foul, and finishes with not the right, but the left hand finish. Finish him. Oh, wow. What a swipe. That's a hack and a half. Harden able to be strong enough to finish through the contact. Shot up, and that is good. Sixers lead grows to 7. Here we go. James Harden with 9 points, 2 of 2 from the field, 3 rebounds. Haynes kicks. Key going to give it over to Olynyk. Top of the key. He's looking for a guard. Can't find him. Kicks. Key going to give it right back to Olynyk. They're running a 2-man game on the Sixers. Kelly Olynyk has been a spark off the bench for the Detroit Pistons. Harden around the screen, working top of the key, pulls back for 3. In and out. No good for James Harden. Jackson bringing the ball up for the Pistons. Kick. Livers for 3. Knocks it down. Livers cut the lead to 2 with the 3 ball, and the Detroit Piston crowd getting up. Here we go. Harden on the wing, going to go around the Danny Green screen, gets the switch. Haynes on him at the logo. Harris sets the screen. Now they get another switch. Olynyk. Now they're going to kick. Harris driving in the lane, floats it up. Harris is on the board. He's been quiet since the first 3-pointer he made. Here we go. Pistons pushing the pace. Haynes loses the ball, but a foul called on Danny Green. Sixers called for the reach, and it will be Pistons basketball inbounded. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Here we go. Sixers lead it 33-29. Danny Green heading to the bench. 8:55 left of the second quarter. They're going to kick it over to Key. He finds Olynyk. Backdoor is Jackson over Niang. No, Furkan Korkmaz in the game and getting cooked on the defensive side early. Harden bringing the ball down. Double team comes. Now he gets the switch, working against Olynyk, top of the key. James crossing, loses the ball but regains it. Stepping back, working. Crosses, lays it up, draws the foul. James Harden going to the line for 2. Livers the guilty defender. Joey Z in the building said, yo, Mike, what's good? I never really watched basketball, but the Sixers seem pretty legit, right? Listen, this is the best Sixer team that it's the best chance we have to get out the second round. I still believe in this team. A lot of people are skeptical because we lost 2 close games to the 2 championship team last year, and I agree. There are issues we got to talk about, but I think when crunch time comes, I still think Harden is saving himself a little bit. I think Embiid got another level, and I still think Maxey can ball, so I'm still high on the Sixers. The bench, Doc, we'll see how that translates in the series, but Harden knocks down the second free throw, and here comes Haynes bringing the ball up for the Pistons. He's going to kick the key. Jackson gives it right back to Haynes. He goes around the Olynyk screen. Cross-court pass in the corner, but an off-ball foul on the Sixers. Sixers lineup is Harden, Harris, Shake, Furk, and DeAndre Jordan. Grim Pole says, is it storming at your house? Yeah. Jackson going to go up for a layup and no good. Another off-ball foul on the Sixers. What are we doing? Rob 350 said, DeAndre too slow to be out there. I hear you. I hear you. Jackson going to inbound for the Pistons. Jackson looking. He's going to kick it over to Olynyk. Knocked out of bounds by Tobias Harris. Good hands for Busy Bias, but it will be Pistons basketball. Angel said chance. I don't know what that means. Oh, do you think we have a chance to go over? Jackson for 3. That won't fall. Rebounded by the Sixers. Livers try to slam it down. Off the miss. Shake. Driving in the lane. Gonna lay it up. No good. Tips it up, but it goes to Olynyk. He's pushing the pace for the Pistons. Olynyk, stop, kicks. Livers going to be blocked. That's Haynes, who's blocked by DeAndre Jordan. Furkan Korkmaz driving and fouled. The game got out of hand a little bit. Too much back and forth. Both teams not able to execute. 7 minutes and 52 seconds left, and this has been an ugly game for offense. DeAndre Jordan blocks. Haynes goes into the banner. Good chase down by DeAndre Jordan. Philly Tress said, I'd rather see Bassey and Reed than Jordan and Millsap. You and me both. Michael said, a lot of close playoff games are won without foul shots. This is where Harden will benefit most. Bet. Mark my words. I hear you. Harris, top of the key. Working. He's going to step back to the logo. Going to go around the Niang screen kick. Niang, one more pass to Harden. 9 on the shot clock. Harden, squaring him up. Dancing, kicks. Niang stripped. Stolen by the Pistons. They got a 3-on-1, 4-on-1, and Braxton Key gets the layup. And the Pistons now trail by 1 point. Harden bringing the ball up for the Sixers, working against Livers. 1-on-1 with 7:20 left of the second quarter. Harden, crossing, kicks. Harris, top of the key. He's going to drive on Olynyk, go right at him and get the bucket. Tobias Harris doing something for the Sixers when nobody else can. Haynes looking, and we're going to get a illegal screen on the... What? I'm losing my mind right here. Olynyk, like, pushes my guy, but it's going to be Shake call with the foul? Matthew Gonzalez said, Ben Simmons is a joke. Sorry for any of the Ben Simmons chatter.
Thanks, Ben Simmons!
We love the Ben Simmons trash talk over here. Todd said, Doc is brutal. I hear you. Jimmy J said, Kelly Olynyk always plays well versus the Sixers, right? We have these guys that always kind of play well versus us, for sure. I don't understand. Kelly Olynyk doing everything he wants, going back door, passing the ball across court, running the sets. Mr. Hood said, busy bias. Red and blue, hearts in the chat. Appreciate it. Timothy said the Sixers have missed 5 layups. It's been ugly. And I hate calling basketball games when it's miss and miss and miss and miss and miss. And then it gets sloppy. And I'm like, am I saying what's going on right? And I'm like, yeah, I am. It's just ugly. Too many tip balls, too many loose balls, all that stuff. Timothy said, Ben who? I like it. Rob 350 said, Doc has a horrible lineup in the game. Yeah. You see Harden's trying to dance at the three-point line, but he got no one to pass to. Niang is too slow to even get the shot up. Harden with the quick pass. Niang takes too long to get it up. He's getting stripped every single time. Every single time. Second quarter is here. 6 minutes and 59 seconds left. Sixers being outscored by the Pistons 13-11 in the second. Again, first quarter for both teams wasn't pleasant. Sixers only able to score 25, Pistons able to score 20, and now Sixers being outscored by 2 to the Pistons in the second quarter, 13-11. Jimmy J said Devontae Graham has the worst shooting percentage this year, 36. Maxey shooting worse than that right now. Yeah, Maxey has been in a slump, not just this game. In both the losses to the championship teams and the Suns and the Bucks, Maxey has not been himself. He's been legit throughout the season, still shooting 47%, I believe. 47 or 49% for the season. But he's been in a slump these last 2 games. It happens to young players, but we need to get him out. He's really the third guy on this team. As much as we don't want to admit it. Getting sleepy. Martin Lynch in the building said ugly game against one of the worst teams in the league. Happens to the best. It just looks even worse coming off 2 losses to the Bucks and the Suns. Here we go. Olynyk at the free throw line, 6:59 left. First shot up, and it is good for Kelly Olynyk. So with 6 minutes and 59 seconds left, the Sixers are in the bonus. The Sixers are in the bonus. The bonus. Rob 350 said, you're right. It's easy for them to block Niang right now. He should try, Joe, but Doc won't do it. Facts. Here we go. Both shots made by Kelly Olynyk, and the Pistons find themselves trailing by 1. 6 minutes and 54 seconds left. Harden bringing the ball up. Furkan to set the pick. Harden gets the switch. Jackson guarding him. Harden step back 3. Draws the foul and 1. James Harden with the 4-point play. Here we go. Harden was dancing. Step back on Jackson, and he hits the elbow. James Harden gets his elbow hit and still makes the 3-point shot attempt. Harden will shoot the 1 to complete the 4-point play. Devon said, is Joel Embiid in right now? No, he's not. Tito said, what up, big bro? When we talking Eagles? Hey, Tito, I was just live yesterday with Mark Farzetta, a longtime media member for the 97.5 The Fanatic. Also, NBC Sports Philadelphia. He worked there with the Eagles and stuff, too. So we had Mark Farzetta on. We were live for an hour chopping it up yesterday at 6 o'clock, 6 to 7. We going to be talking tomorrow, though. Isaiah Stewart going to kick. Cunningham around the wing, goes to the elbow, working against Matisse. Cunningham over Joel Embiid. Holy crap. Cade Cunningham showing why he was the first pick in the NBA draft. Harden bringing the ball up. Sixers lead by 3. Crossing midcourt. Cunningham got 10 points on 5 of 8 shooting. They're going to give it to Joel Embiid. He just entered the game. Embiid passes to Matisse, and he gets the bucket. Embiid with the dime. Cunningham bringing the ball down for the Pistons. 5 minutes and 55 seconds left. Cunningham going right at Embiid. Gets the switch. He's going to kick. Bagley pulls for 3. That won't fall. Chased down by Embiid and knocked to the ground by the youngster, Cade Cunningham. Embiid. Looks like the Pistons are in the bonus too now. So every single foul from here on out for both teams will be free throws. Todd said, bang. Not Kassan said, yeah, if Maxey can step up, then all those pre-games predictions would have been true. I hear you. Tito said, dang, I missed it. I was working. Hey, I hear you, bro. It happens. But, yo, we're going to be alive a lot more. We got the draft coming up. We got this. We got this. Matthew said, Detroit been balling, though. They've been better as of late, but they're still not that great. Jason Korn said, Pistons need to finish this tank strong. And I ain't mad at it. You got a nice young piece in Cade Cunningham. I like him. I like Sadiq Bey, too. Got some pieces. Jeremiah Grant, who's not playing right now. Embiid, second free throw up, and it is good. Corey Joseph back in the game for the Pistons. He'll bring the ball down. 13 points for Embiid, 8 rebounds. Stewart at the top, going to kick it over to Cunningham. He pumps. He'll pull inside the paint, and he rattled that one in. Cade Cunningham with 12 points. Wide open in the paint. Can't believe he's that wide open off a pump fake. Embiid, top of the key, working. He's going to kick it over to Furkan. Furkan working against Livers. He's going to kick. Stolen by the Pistons, but a kick ball. It will be Sixers basketball. Donovan said, I need Joel Embiid's boards. Hey, he about to get some. He got 8 already. Looking for Sasuke. Said Embiid falling for no reason worries me. It definitely worries me every single time. Harris, top of the key, going to go around the screen. Harris at the elbow, got the switch on the Stewart. Embiid working against the smaller defender. And Bagley, turnaround, fade away. No good. Tipped to Matisse. Harris pulls for 3. Bang! Tobias Harris knocks down the 3-point shot off the second chance opportunity. Joseph on the wing, look, kick. Stewart thinking about the 3. Now he's going to reset and find Cade Cunningham, who's driving at the elbow, working against Embiid, lays it up with the left hand. Too easy. Cade Cunningham with the scoop and score. He got 14 or 16. Don't quote me at this moment. Harris on the wing kicks. Furkan Korkmaz for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham bringing the ball up, trailing by 6. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left of the second quarter. Goes around the Stewart screen. In the paint, kicks. Bagley looking. Finds Sadiq Bey. Bey stepping back. He'll pull for 3. Knockdown. The Sixers leave him wide open. One of their best 3-point shooters on their team. The Sixer defender in front of him just moves away. Maxey bringing the ball up. Sadiq Bey got 8, 2 of 5 from the 3-point line. Maxey around the screen, stepping back. He's going to kick. Embiid got the smaller Corey Joseph in front of him. Step back fade away from the free throw line, no good. Pistons running in transition. They're going to lob it up, and Bagley throws it down with 2 hands. And the Sixers' lead is cut to 1. Young and athletic, and they're allowed to play that way. Allah just said it. Oh, my goodness. Running the floor on this Sixer team for sure. The Sixers are getting ran down when it comes to just athleticism, transition, ball movement. We ain't losing this game, though. It might not be as pretty as we wanted, but Philly Mike knows for sure we're not losing this game. Let's hit that like button if you haven't hit it. The like button is free. It's easy, and it don't cost a thing. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Let's hit that like button. Big Bird said the building just went crazy after that Bagley jam. I bet. Listen, the Pistons, the Pistons is a fan base that is loyal to the calls. They definitely don't betray their team, and although they want that tank season to continue so they can get another piece of the puzzle, you know, that crowd erupts when they do good. Jimmy J said, hey, baby. Ethan said, oh, vey. Todd said, this team can never hold a dang lead. What the bleep? I hear you. Backyard Bird Podcast said, get Cork the bleep out. Marianne Johnson said, sounding like a Laker fan right now, Mike. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. The Lakers in shambles. Aiden said Harden was cooking. He was. We got to get him back in the kitchen. Get James Harden back in the kitchen. 141 people in the building. Listen, if you are new to the channel, but you rock with Sixers or Eagles, Philly sports, we don't just do the play-by-plays. We do play-by-plays. We do videos on news, rumors, opinions, film breakdown, Sixers, Eagles. We do all that stuff. So hit that subscribe button if you rock Philadelphia. However, if you are a Piston fan, a Laker fan, an NBA fan, hit that like button. It goes a long way for the channel, and it brings more Piston and other fans in the building for this one-time stream. But Sixer Nation, I need y'all to stand up. So Kristen knows how to ruin my day. She comes in, and the first thing she says, she don't say, hey, what's up, Mike? She don't say, hey, the Sixers. She says the Pistons got 19 points from their bench, and the Sixers got 0. Oh, Lord. I didn't even pay attention to that, but my goodness. Is that an ugly, 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 ugly thing? Here we go. Embiid bringing a pump fake in. He's going to go up and is fouled by Isaiah Stewart. Hold on, I got to text somebody back real quick. Hold on one second. This is taking longer than I thought. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Got to text this one person back. It's long. Christian said, my bad. It's all good. It's truth. It's the truth. It's sad. It's the truth. And B makes both free throws. Sixers lead push to 2. Or he makes one free throw. Sixers lead push to 2. Here we go. Joseph bringing the ball up on the wing. 14 points for Embiid. Joseph setting up the offense for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham gets doubled. He's going to kick. Corner 3 for Sadiq Bey. Open but can't go. It won't fall. Harden bringing the ball up for the Sixers. 3 minutes left of the second quarter. Harden going to go around the screen. Got the switch. Isaiah Stewart guarding him at the top of the key. Harden dancing. Carlson. Step back 3 for Harden. In and out. Tipped. And it's going to be recovered by the Pistons. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. He's bringing the ball up. He's trying to get it in down low. Stolen by the Sixers. Embiid kicks. Harden. Top of the key. Looking. Driving. Poked out by Cade Cunningham. But it goes to Embiid. Embiid, top of the key. Driving. Working. Draws the foul on Cunningham. And Embiid going back to the line for 2. Embiid going back to the line for 2. Back to the line for 2. I hate when people text me about stuff that could wait. But now they don't. His first shot up for Embiid and it is good. Maxey has been struggling the last couple games for sure. Tyrese Maxey has been struggling the last couple games for sure. 2 against championship teams and then this game. I don't know why. Michael Scott said Doc not playing the young center and the same mistake as not playing Maxey last year. Could be. Definitely could be. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists for Joel Embiid. 4-point lead with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left of the second quarter. Haynes in the game for the Pistons. He's at the elbow, driving, floater. That will fall. Rattle that one in. A couple bounce on the rim, and it's able to get in there. Maxey going to walk it up nice and slow. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left. Maxey driving all the way, lays it up off the glass and gets the bucket. Tyrese Maxey, hearing the chatter, able to go right at the Pistons defense. They're going to kick it over to Haynes. Haynes bringing the ball down, going around a double screen set by the Pistons. Bey on the wing, going to go around the screen, gets the switch. Now they're going to give it to Joseph. Joseph driving, blocked by Embiid. A foul on Maxey. And Corey Joseph will shoot free throws. Corey Joseph will shoot free throws. Maxey gets the block. Embiid gets the block, but a foul on Maxey. Sending Corey Joseph to the free throw line for 2 with 1 minute and 42 seconds left. With the chance to cut it back to 2. First shot up for Corey Joseph is good. Matisse on the floor. 3-point ball game with 1 free throw attempt. Corey Joseph gonna put it up. And he knocks it down. Maxey bringing the ball down for the Sixers. Top of the key. He's going to kick it over to Embiid. Embiid facing the basket, working against Isaiah Stewart. Embiid back to the basket, double comes, passes it out to Maxey, gets it right back. Embiid loses the ball. Corey Joseph with the swipe. Pistons with a chance to tie or take the lead. They're going to lob it up, and it goes to nobody. Isaiah Stewart tried to throw it down to Livers, and that's Sadiq Bey who tried to get it to Livers, and that won't work. Chop said Doc needs to upgrade his style of play call. Harden, top of the key. Going to go around the screen. No, decides to pull it back. He got the switch. Stewart stepping up to the challenge. Harden, drive, left hand, no good, no foul. Rebounded by Tobias. Embiid gets the ball, driving. He's going to slam it down. Joel Embiid bringing down that house. 4-point lead for the Sixers. 47 seconds left for the second quarter. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Game clock, shot clock, different by about 20. Haynes around the screen, at the elbow, driving, kicks. They're going to give it to Joseph, top of the key for a three. That won't fall. Sixers get the rebound. Here comes Harden. Game clock, shot clock, different by about 7 seconds. Harden will hold. Logo, working against Sadiq Bey. James, back to the basket, looking for a pick to come up by Matisse. They get the switch. Haynes, working against Harden. Harden, driving, floats it up, no good. Tips it up, still can't get it. Joseph with 4 seconds. Bringing the ball up, turning, in the paint, kicks. Haynes for three, air ball, and we find ourselves leading the Pistons by 4 in a scrappy battle at the half. Wow. What a half. What a half. What a half. Sixers always the Sixers legitly always play down. We legitly always play down to competition. Big Bird says Sixers need more urgency. I agree 100%. Tony Sutton said if we play like this in the playoffs, we might be one and done. That's the thing, though. It's not a one and done game. No way we play like this for 6 or 7 straight games. It's basketball. NBA playoffs is a series. We're not gonna play this bad. But yeah, you look at the Sixers right now. They're sluggish. They're not getting back in transition. This team is running all over them, passing the ball. You know, the Sixers are playing defense for 20 for 18 seconds on the shot clock, but not playing the whole shot clock out. Todd said, no energy, all on the coach. SUV Shotgun said, bench not scoring. I hear it. Hold on one second. I gotta listen to this. Voicemail. 1 second, guys. All right. We back. Peter Riley said we need to be better bench. We need to get a better bench next year. That's definitely something we need to do. Jay Will said, hope the Sixers are playing like this just to save themselves for the playoffs. We're definitely not playing our brand of basketball. Maxey was a little bit off. Tobias has been quiet. The bench, we know has been not good, but they're just extra bad with 0 points. Ethan said the best time to trade Tobias Harris is all the time. The one who's soft like a sheet. That's the kind. I hear you. Where you hiding said Pistons are a defense scrappy. Yeah, but still no excuse. I mean, they lost 50 games for a reason. SUV Shotgun said teams with losing records are going to be scrappy unless you show them that they have no chance. Yeah, and this is a young team, and they're using their athleticism to really make us work. They're definitely using the athleticism to really make us work. It's crazy. April said, like, button smash. Let's go Sixers. Can we trade Doc and Danny Green as a package in the offseason? I mean, if we don't get out the second round, Doc Rivers will not be able to show his face back in Philly at all. Daquan Adams says the bench has 0 points. Yes, that is a major factor. The Pistons bench has 19 plus points. 19 plus points. F in the chat for Bassie, Joe, and Reed's development. I'll put an F in the chat if I'll just spell the F out. Jimmy J said this is why I would have sat Harden. I mean, I don't have no fear of us losing this game, but after losing back-to-back, although these were great teams that we lost to, you don't want to see this. This is something that you don't want to see after losing back-to-back games. You want to see that get better. You want to see that get right game. That game that gets you feeling like, all right, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Kristen said you can't do anything with a bench scoring 0. Facts. Niang looks super slow this game. He looks super sluggish in the sense he's just sitting on the perimeter, catching the ball from Harden, taking his good old time to get up to shoot the 3-point shot that he's gotten blocked every time he attempted one or stripped. Every single time that Niang has tried to attempt a 3-point shot in this first half, he was stripped or blocked. Stripped or blocked. Stripped or blocked. Come on, man. We know you're not athletic and fast, but you got to be better than that. Shout out to Miguel Edwards with the $2 super chat. Appreciate the support. He ain't saying nothing, and what can you really say about this? I mean, it's the first half. If the Sixers come out and the bench can score a couple points and the Sixers do what we believe they can do, the game can switch quickly. We could come out and drop 38 points in the third quarter and rest Embiid and Harden. Maybe not both of them, but we can rest one of these guys in the fourth quarter. It could easily happen. It could easily happen. That is what I want to see happen, though. Christian said Mike look as tired as the Sixers. They tire me out. Prince said it's the Philly storm making us sleepy, right? It's storming over here for sure, too. Mr. Hood said Philly Mike has a full-time job. These kids, 3 kids and a wife, and still the best sports broadcaster on YouTube. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate the love and support. Yes, we go hard. Go home or go hard. That's what we got to do. But listen, at the end of the day, not the first half you want to see after 2 games that we finish with an L. That's facts. But if the Sixers go out there and handle business in the third quarter and is able to rest one of Joel Embiid or James Harden in the fourth quarter, well, then we're leaving this game with a different mindset. We're leaving it with the mindset of, slow start, big finish, right? We want to be a team that can close. Winning the third quarter against a 20-56 Detroit Pistons team ain't nothing to brag about, but it's still something to change the tune of our misery. We're winning by 4, but we feel upset because it's the context in which we're winning by and who we're beating. Chris Scott said, guarantee we're in the finals. There you go. I love it. Gary said, always boo-hoo. Who? Who says boo-hoo-hoo twice? Brian said, what up, Philly Talk Podcast? What's going on? Jay Will said every team in the East top 10 have their days. Heck, the next loss to the Hornets. Bucks losing now to the Nets. Whole division are hot and cold. Yeah, it's close. I don't put stock into one game. And the game ain't over yet. It's halftime. Harden got 14 and Embiid got some points. Let's look at that real quick, honestly. Harris with 10 points in the first half, shooting 4 of 6 from the field, 2 for 2 from the three-point line. Embiid, 18 minutes, 18 points. Maxey with 8, shooting 3 of 6, 50% from the field. Harden, 3 of 7 for 14, and Matisse Thybulle with 4. And, of course, the bench, all 0-0-0. When you look at the other squad, you got the Pistons, 2 points for Bagley, 8 points from Sadiq Bey, 0 from Isaiah Stewart, Joseph with 5, and Cunningham with 14. But look at the Pistons bench. Olynyk, Livers, Jackson, Haynes, and Key all scored. And when you add it up, 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 2 is 13, plus 6 is 19, plus 2 is 21 points from the Pistons bench. 21 points from the Pistons bench. Alex B says Sixers need to win tonight. Facts. G says, salute. I'm surprised how the Pistons coach hasn't got a tech yet. The foul shooting has been ridiculous. I don't know. When you have a bench that scores 0, it's hard to pull away because it just goes to show that every time I just get a bunch of messages at this point. Ethan said the bench have the amount of points tonight that Ben Simmons has the whole season. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough out here. It's rough. Definitely rough. Prince said, LOL. Peter said Doc should have rested James Harden and Embiid this game. I mean, Lord, how would we have scored? You take 18 points and 14 points away. How would we have scored? The bench can't score. They would have been forced to score for sure. Sixers with the 4-point lead. Halftime again. Outscored by the Detroit Pistons 30-29 in the second quarter. Haven't yet broke 30 in this game. Let me know, how many points will the Philadelphia 76ers score in the third quarter? Let me know, how many points will the Sixers score in the third quarter? I honestly think that they're going to come out with a big third quarter. I really do think they're going to come out with a big third quarter and just knock it out of the park. Knock it out of the park. This is the last time I'm going to answer a message. Sorry, guys. All right, let's see. Arizona said 27 only. Ethan said, he's talking to Gary. Wicked said Sixers win by 19. All right, but how many points are we scoring in the third quarter alone? Peter said 34. Aiden said, AY said 32-19. That's what we're going to outscore them by. Robert W says 32 points. I'll take that. Jersey Sixers said need to put the game away ASAP Rocky. I'm with you on that. So let me know how many points you think we're going to score in the third quarter. Cade Cunningham to Marvin Bagley. They had a couple alley-oops in this game that threw us off the mark. Wicked said 28. KT said, how are we only winning by 4 to the Pistons? We better be winning by a lot more when this game is all over. V said we're going to outscore them 41-22. I'll take that. Be a nice little come up. Look, ugly half. I mean, I'm not trying to excuse the half by any means. I'm upset too. I'm frustrated, but I don't think that when it's all said and done, the game's going to be this close. A basketball game ain't about the first half. If that's the case, I think I think we were beating both the Suns and the Bucks at half, and we took the L. So I think now if this is 4 minutes left of the fourth quarter, if we find ourselves 4 minutes left of the fourth quarter and we're trailing, I mean we're leading by 4, and it's one of them grinded out games, you really got to look at it like, huh, really? This type of performance after back-to-back losses? I don't understand it. But we are sitting right now at halftime. We do got 24 minutes of basketball left, and we could easily go on a 15-2 run, a 20-4 run, and take the game over like we can. Prince said Cade has been making some nice shots. Yeah, I do like Cade Cunningham. I think the Pistons got a little pieces to the puzzle. Cade Cunningham, Sadiq Bey, Jeremiah Grant still pretty good. He's not playing in this game. So if they end up being in the lottery and getting a top 3 pick again, in the next couple years, Pistons might be able to make some noise for an eighth or ninth seed. AY said, I don't see their bench keeping up the production. We're straight. Facts. J. Will said the Sixers need to stop playing down to their competition. Young teams are capable of running the Sixers out the gym. I agree there. I agree 100%. We definitely play down to our competition. And when you do that for a young team that's athletic, you give them confidence. We'll see how the second half goes, though. We about to get started. Let's go. Let's go. We about to get started. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Here we go. Corey Joseph bringing the ball down for the Pistons. He's going to kick. Cade Cunningham trapped. They're going to kick it over to Joseph. Another pass. Bagley driving in the lane. He's going to be denied, but a foul called on Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris will be hit with the foul. Will be hit with the foul. KG in the building said the Sixers are not getting out of the East. They will not win with Doc Rivers. Games like this make you think that I agree. But I want to see how we play, what we do, who we use in a 7-game series. If the first game in a seven-game series is kind of like what we saw all regular season, I'll be worried after game 1. But I do think there will be some adjustments. Even Doc Rivers will change some things up, and I think it's going to benefit us. Here we go, though. Sixers lead cut to 3. Bagley at the free throw line. 3 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Bagley, shot up from the free throw line, is no good. Rebounded by the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart kicks. Bey for 3. That won't fall. Rebounded by the Sixers. Maxey going to walk it up slowly. 3-point lead early in the third quarter. Maxey, top of the key, trying to set up the Sixers offense. He kicks it over to Harris. Harris, around the screen, trying to find a guard, picks up his dribble, kicks it over to James. Harris gets it back and dishes it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Embiid in the lane, lays it up with the right hand and gets the bucket. Embiid showing the versatility on that play. Lead push to 5. Cade Cunningham going to go around the screen, looking. He's going to reset to Joseph. Joseph around the Cunningham screen. He's at the elbow, spinning in the lane over Maxey, and the bank is open at 8:24 at night. Cade Cunningham banking the fadeaway. Here comes Harden. He's going to kick. Embiid finds him right back. Harden trying to get the ball to Embiid. Stolen by the Pistons. Cade Cunningham with some quick hands. Joseph in the lane, lays it up, stripped by Matisse Thybulle, out of bounds. It will stay Piston basketball. Inbound for the Pistons coming up. Sean said, sorry, the Sixers don't have the horses and B can't carry a team. Stewart going to find Cunningham. He's going to drive all the way and kick. Sadiq Bey gives it right back to Isaiah Stewart for 3. That won't fall. Long rebound by the Sixers. Harden bringing the ball up on the wing. Going to go around the screen. He got the switch. They're going to give it to Embiid. Sadiq Bey, the smaller defender in front, he kicks. Passes around the perimeter. Maxey driving in the lane. Floater over the center and gets the bucket. Maxey with 10 points in the game now. Starting to feel himself a little bit. 4 of 7 from the field. Cunningham looking to go around the screen. He gets trapped. He goes to the opposite side. Cunningham driving all the way. Lays it up clean off the glass. Tobias Harris just standing around. Harden bringing the ball down for the Sixers. Cunningham got 18 points. Embiid looks to set the screen. Now he rolls. He got the ball. One-on-one against Cade Cunningham. He's driving. Kicks. Harris wide open for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here comes Cade Cunningham pushing the pace. Sadiq Bey driving in the lane. Left hand layup and it's good. And the Pistons trail by 1. Maxey on the wing, thinking about the 3. He pulls it in and out. No good. Pistons lose the ball out of bounds. Easy wide open layup drop by the Pistons, giving the Sixers the ball back. And they're laughing. Pistons know that they're not going to the playoffs. They don't care. They're like, what? We're playing a real good game with the Sixers. Maxey has been low-key off the last 2 games. It's good to see him at least do something this game. Sixers to inbound. They're going to give it to Embiid on the wing. 12 on the shot clock. Harden kicks. Harris, corner, trying to float it down to Embiid. He goes up over Cade Cunningham and an offensive foul. Offensive foul on Embiid. He pushed off of Marvin Bagley. Cunningham bringing the ball up nice and slow. Going against Harden, working. He's going to kick it down low to Bagley, who's denied by the rim. Embiid bringing the ball up, kicks. Harris in the corner, kicks to Harden, wide open for 3, and he misses. Wide open. Here comes Joseph, top of the key, spinning. He's going to reset. Now he's attacking in the paint. Finds Isaiah Stewart. Stewart kicks it to Cunningham. He pulls up, blocked by Matisse Thybulle. Maxey looking to push the pace. Sixers don't got numbers. Maxey decides to reset. Around the Embiid screen. Kicks. Embiid on the wing. Driving against Sadiq Bey. He gathers himself and gets the bucket. Too big. Joel Embiid keeping the lead right around where we've had it to start this quarter. 22 points for Joel Embiid. Cunningham going the opposite way of the screen, loses control, regains. Sadiq Bey working against Harden, driving baseline, kicks. Joseph wide open for 3, knocked down. We got ourselves a tie game. Here we go. Harden on the wing. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left. Harden, Carlson, dancing, stepping back for 3, no good. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here comes Cade Cunningham bringing the ball up with a chance to go in front. Stewart, bullying Harris, blocked by Embiid. Harden, outlet, Harris in the lane all the way over Bagley, gets the bucket. Tobias Harris trying to not let the Sixers go down. Cade Cunningham going to walk it up. Top of the key. Harris with 12 off 5 of 8 from the field. Sadiq Bey going to go around the Bagley screen. Gets the switch. One-on-one with Harris. He's dancing. He's laying. It's stripped out of bounds. Last touch by the Sixers. It will be Pistons basketball. Sadiq Bey wants a foul. He's yelling at the referees. Jimmy J said Pistons took Nets to the wire, too. Ron Silva in the building. What's up with you? Martin Lynn said, I would like Joel to be more post-centric. I hear that. What's going on, Vincent? Appreciate you for tuning in. The mommy in the building. Philly Mike, what's up? Better late than never. You already know. Shout out to you. Dropping in. Sixers lead by 2. Sloppy game. Sloppy game. Can't be that. I mean, at the end of the day, you look back at this game, all you want to know is that do we got a W or do we got an L in the column? It's nothing to write home, though, especially losing 2 close games to the Bucks and the Suns. After losing close games to the Bucks and the Suns, you would think the Sixers would come out hungry, fresh, ready. In a back-to-back. And we look sloppy. Sloppy. Ryan Rose said there had to be a better screen to set in a great mismatch. I hear you on that. Ethan said the Sixers are making me yawn right now. You and me both. You and me both. Wow, our bench hasn't scored. Nope. 0 points for the Philadelphia 76ers bench. Just an absolute disgrace. Horrible. On a brighter note, go to manscaped.com. Use promo code PhillyMike, all capitals. Look right here it is. Again, go to the search bar, manscaped.com. Promo code PhillyMike, all capitals. Get 20% off your purchase and free shipping. The Lawnmower 4.0. Today's man should be groomed. Save cutting technology to get the job done. No scare. No worries. They got other stuff there too. Whatever you decide to purchase at checkout, use promo code PhillyMike, all capitals. Ice Baby said, congratulations on 19K. Appreciate the love. Didn't even know I hit 19K. Appreciate you for letting me know. Appreciate you for letting me know. Alex B said if Doc don't get this team to the Eastern Conference Finals, he's going to end up being the Pistons assistant coach. That might be facts. BH said Detroit Pistons. Shout out to you. Vincent said, I don't know what you said right there. Marcel said it's a brick fest. I hear that. Pistons basketball. They're going to pass it to Cade Cunningham. He pulls up and knocks down the mid-range jump shot. Cade Cunningham has 20 points against the Sixers. It's only the middle of the third. Maxey going to kick it over to Harden. Harden finds Embiid. He pumps. He's facing the basket, working against Stewart. Puts it up and gets the bucket. Joel Embiid keeping the Sixers a little bit in front of the Pistons. 6 minutes and 9 seconds left. Cunningham driving. He's going to get stripped by Matisse Thybulle, but a foul. Thybulle does not understand the call, but the Pistons will inbound. Zero points for the Philadelphia 76ers bench. 24 for Embiid. Stewart, top of the key, kicks. Cade Cunningham at the free throw line, pulls up, blocked. Rebounded by the Sixers. Maxey pushing the pace for the Sixers. On the wing, finds Embiid. He got the matchup he wants. Stewart comes, double team comes as well. Embiid gets it right back in the lane, draws the foul, and will go to the line for 2. Embiid hits the deck hard, but he looks to get up and be okay. Sixers at the free throw line. Well, you're hiding said, come on, Mike, get excited. How? How do I get excited when we keep bricking? It's all good, Vincent. 5 minutes and 46 seconds left of the third quarter. Sixers lead by 2. First shot up for Embiid is good. Carlos said my high school JV's basketball team can get more points than the Sixers bench. I hear that. Von TV said, I need Joel to hit a 3 for this parlay. Oh, no. That's all you need left? That's all you need left? I can feel it coming. I feel it coming. Cade Cunningham bringing the ball down for the Pistons. Sixers lead by 4. Cunningham on the wing, going to go around to Isaiah Stewart. Screen, kicks. Joseph pulls for a 3. That won't fall. Long rebound by the Pistons. Sadiq Bey, another 3. Still won't fall. Harden with the rebound, bringing the ball up for the Sixers. Hashtag here they come. He kicks. Embiid, top of the screen. Top of the key. Going to find Harden. He goes around the Embiid screen, working against Stewart. He got the switch he wants. He's going to go to the corner. Drive in. Double team comes. Harden tries to get it to Matisse. It goes off the foot of a Piston player. It will stay here. Sixers basketball with 3.3 seconds left of the third quarter. 3.3 seconds left of the shot clock. My bad. Shake Milton to inbound. He's going to kick. Maxey got the ball, pulls up from the corner. Bang! Tyrese Maxey knocks down the triple. And the Sixers lead pushed to 7. Cunningham bringing the ball up for the Pistons. Top of the key. He gives it over to Joseph. Joseph finds him right back. Around the screen. 1, 2. Now he's going to lob it up to Bagley, and Bagley gets the and 1. Shake Milton tried to deflect the pass in the air, and Bagley able to throw it down. Wow, Cade Cunningham with a lob, and that was Embiid who tried to get at Bagley while being in the air. And Bagley able to get it in while hitting the deck. SUV Shotgun said, terrible team playing, terrible sound right about now. Sounds about right to me. I hear you. Let's go, let's go. Kristen said, Tyrese waking up. Need to wake up. Bagley with 5 points. He's shooting free throws. Free throw. He got 1 for a chance for a 3-point play. Bagley, first shot up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Shake. Sixers look to bring the ball up. 4 minutes and 38 seconds left of the third quarter. Sixers lead by 5. Maxey around the screen. He got the elbow kicks. Matisse going to give it right back to him. He'll reset at the logo. Maxey looking to go around the Embiid screen. Pull up from the baseline. No good. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham bringing the ball up. Looking to set up for the Pistons. Around the screen kicks. Bey. Corner. No good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Embiid bringing the ball up as himself. He's trying to get that parlay to be hit. Nope. Kicks. Shake. Milton for 3. Bang! The bench finally scores. 3 minutes and 55 seconds left of the third quarter. The bench finally scores. The Sixers are on a 10-2 run. Cunningham kicks. Another pass from the Pistons. Joseph drives in the lane. Kicks it out to Sadiq Bey. Bey gonna find Bagley, and he puts it. Oh, my goodness. Right when you think the Sixers defense gets good, Sadiq Bey finds Bagley with a backwards dunk. Embiid crossing, loses the ball, recovered by Maxey. Maxey on the wing, kicks to Embiid. He got the point guard guarding him. Joseph, double team comes, he gets stripped. 2-on-2. Isaiah Stewart don't want the smoke, kicks. Cunningham lays it up off the glass. No good, but a foul. So Cade Cunningham will go to the line for 2. Sixers want a 10-2 run, and that's starting to get slowed down by the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart with the dime. Cade Cunningham goes right at Shake, draws the contact, can't complete it. First shot up for Cade Cunningham, and that is good. Sixers lead cut to 5. Danny Green coming in for who? I'm not sure yet. Von TV said, hopefully Joel feeling like pulling up for 1 now. He need to. Joel attempted how many threes? Let me see. Joel only attempted so far. He's only shot 1 3 today, and he missed it. He normally averages about 3 threes a game at least. Maxey stepping back, top of the key, working against Bagley, driving, pumping, kicks, shake, thought about the three himself. Embiid, oh, he passed out of the three. Niang kicks. Embiid got to put up the three, and he's blocked, stripped. Here goes Bagley, and he's going to be blocked, but it fell cold. Behind him was Embiid. Oh, my goodness. Embiid had 3 seconds left on the shot clock, tried to put up the step back three. It was blocked or stripped. Bagley's going to get fouled hard by Embiid on the fast break, and he's holding his leg. I don't know what's wrong with him. Ooh, it's hip. Wow. Where you hiding said, he said Isaiah Stewart don't want the smoke. Yeah, I know. And then he passed it to Cade Cunningham. IB said, Vamo. Big Birds of the Pistons team ain't giving up. I give it to them. Hey, they scrappy. The Pistons ain't giving up for sure, for sure. Chris has said first bench points 35 minutes into the game. Yowzer. The first bench bucket 35 minutes into the game. That's crazy what we got to deal with. That's crazy. Looking at the replay again. Don't look that bad. Looks like he's going to be able to get up and walk it off. I see his legs stretched like he maybe pulled something. Drummer in the building. First game I've been able to join you in a minute. Hey, yeah, I hear that. I didn't get to do the Bucks game. We were here for the Suns, though. The Bucks. I've been faithful with all the games. Just the Bucks game was on Tuesday, and Tuesdays I really can't do it. Jimmy J said Harden disappeared a little bit. Sixers lead by 4 once again. 18-18 in the third quarter. James Harden had 14 in the first half. That's crazy, the amount of flagrant fouls they call nowadays. Like, he's making a play on the basketball. Yes, did he smack him a little bit? Yeah, but come on, bro. What is going on in this soft NBA world we live in? JB said Mike in the all black. You already know. Got the all black tonight. Thought it was going to be a funeral, but it don't look like a funeral. SUV Shotgun said this is James Harden. This is James Harden left. Rockets never came back into the NBA. The Sixers' big four might all end with 20 plus. Shouldn't be this close. Yeah, but the big four gets 20 plus, but the bench has 3. That's where it's this close. Plus, the defense hasn't been good. And, of course, Bagley's going to shoot the flagrant 2. That's crazy, bro. You could just breathe on somebody and get a flagrant foul. For real, for real. All right, they're not going to – never mind. I'm exaggerating. It's a common foul. I saw him at the line by himself for a second. I can't hear the TV, remember. I don't want the copyright, so I can't really hear the TV. First shot up, and it is no good. Shout out to y'all for saying the common foul. Kristen correcting. Here we go. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left for the third quarter. Sixers lead by 4. Bagley with 7 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. Here we go. Listen, hit that like button. The more likes, the more people can get up in the stream. The more likes, the more people that can get up in the stream. Here we go. Shea gonna throw it up after he's fouled. Shout out to my guy Philly Fresh in the building. Yo that, yo that, yo that. Let's go. Sixers struggling with the Detroit Pistons. Hit that like button. It goes a long way, whether you're a Piston fan or a Sixer fan. Here we go. Shake. Top of the key, working. Going to go around the screen set by Embiid. He got it. At the elbow. Back to the basket, working against Bagley. Now he's jab stepping. Elbow jumper up, and that is too hard. Rebounded by the Pistons. Haynes bringing the ball up for Detroit. He's going to find Cunningham at the logo. Cunningham driving, kicks. Key going to go up. No good. Misses the layup. Embiid with the rebound. Maxey pushing the pace. Maxey stepping back. Now he's going to reset. He gets the switch. Stewart guarding Maxey. Green going to give it to the big man, Embiid. Double team thinking about coming. Now it comes. And it's stripped. Jump ball. Wow. Joel Embiid has not been great passing out the double team today. J. Will said, let Harris off the bench. He won't be here next year. JB said, shake and bake. Prince with the LOL. Jump ball. And it's going to go to the Sixers. Shot clock down. Embiid puts up the three. Bang! Joel Embiid with the shot clock expiring. If Von TV's here, his parlay is complete. Parlay is complete. Stewart going to find Cunningham. Cunningham driving in the lane with the right hand. Too easy, too smooth. Cade Cunningham balling in this game. Sixers lead by 4. 24 points for Cade Cunningham, 10 this quarter. Harden holding, going to kick over to Embiid. Embiid at the free throw line, Euro step, draws the foul, and will head to the line for 2. Harden will head to the, Joel will head to the line for 2. 4-point lead with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. So Philly Mike said that the Sixers were going to come out and have a big third quarter. Obviously, I was wrong. And it looks like we're going to be scrapping around with this team all the way to the very end of the game. Shot up, and it is good. Alex B says, shout out to Niang with the 000s. That's wild, bro. That's wild, bro. Here we go. Haynes bringing the ball down for the Pistons. He's on the wing. He's going to go around the screen. Haynes working against Shake Milton. Finds Cade Cunningham. He's at the top working against Danny Green. Crossing, stepping back. That won't go. And it's rebounded by Harden. Sixers lead by 6. Bringing the ball up. James, top of the key, going to go around the Embiid screen. Now they're going to get the switch. Harden, 38 seconds left for the third. Driving, loses the ball, and here go the Pistons. One man to beat. Haynes lays it up and gets the bucket. Danny Green could not get the defender, not get the defense he wants. I don't even know what I'm talking about no more. This game is so frustrating. Shake at the logo. Looking for Embiid. He's going to find him. Embiid driving in the lane, Euro steps and slams it down. Wants the foul, gets the foul at the very end. Joel Embiid is the only one playing basketball for the Philadelphia 76ers right now. It is about time that somebody else helps him out. Come on. The reason we are scrapping with the Detroit Pistons is because Joel Embiid is the only one playing ball. The only one. Von TV with the heart emoji, the eyes, the heart eyes emoji. That parlay is complete. Hopefully you won something good with it. Embiid with the step back at the buzzer for that parlay too. Let's go. Wayne in the building, so let's go Sixers. Here we go. Embiid at the free throw line. Shot is up, and it is no good. 6-point lead with 15 seconds left. Cade Cunningham will hold for the last shot. Working against Thibault. He's trying to get the switch. He does. Embiid stepping. Oh, Cade Cunningham stepping back over Embiid. and that won't fall. My bad. That was a rough quarter for Philly Mike too. We about to turn up for the fourth. Although the Sixers are not playing their brand of basketball, I'm not trying to lose this game. That will be 3 in a row. That will be a laughingstock. I refuse to let the Sixers lose 3 in a row. But we got an MVP in the chat. Shout out to Dom Taylor with the $1.99 super chat. Always a good night shift when Philly Mike is live. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. The super chats mean a lot to me, bro. Love it, love it, love it. And yes, normally we really lit, right? Because Philly Mike, we be getting a lot of dubs when Philly Mike does this, right? But, lost the Suns game, didn't do the Bucks game. And we not trying to lose this to the Pistons. Look, an ugly win is still not satisfying, but an ugly loss is criminal. With the back-to-back losses we had against the Suns and the Bucks, although they are championship caliber teams, and we did play them tough. You could talk about a moral victory, blah, 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 blah. No. You lost. And now you got the Pistons, and you got to handle business. Fourth quarter. The Sixers have not scored over 30 points in a quarter. The Sixers have not scored over 30 points in a quarter. The bench has 3. They just got that 3 with 35 minutes into the game. You look at what Embiid's doing. If you look at the box score and you see Harris with 12, Embiid with 33, Maxey with 13, Harden with 14. You're like, how are we losing? Because the Pistons bench has scored 20-plus points, and our bench has scored 3. That's it right there. But the fourth quarter is here, and we about to throw down. I believe the Sixers are going to do everything they need to do to get this dub. And I do want to cover the spread. For my gamblers out there, the Sixers were favored by 9.5 points. The Sixers are winning by 6 points. Cover the spread at 9.5, at least. Here we go. Fourth quarter about to start. Oh, Harden hurt his groin? He's in the game, though, anyway, so here we go. Shake on the wing. Embiid is not on the floor to start the fourth. Harris posting, turning, kicks. Green wanted the 3. Now he's going to get it into DeAndre Jordan. Jordan got 2 seconds. He got to throw up the hook shot. No good. Tipped out to the Sixers by Danny Green. Harden around the DJ screen. Kicks. Green from the corner. And that won't fall. Danny Green can't get the shot from the corner. But it will stay here. Sixers basketball, last touch by the Detroit Pistons. 11:24 left of the fourth quarter. Sixers lead by 6. No, it will be Pistons basketball. Pistons basketball. Jackson bringing the ball up for the Pistons. Cunningham is on the bench to start this quarter. Key going to kick it over to Haynes. Haynes on the wing. Finds Jackson. Key wide open for 3, and that won't fall. Rebounded by the Sixers. Harden bringing the ball up. Crossing half court. Looking. Kicks. Shake. Corner 3. In and out. No good. Olynyk with the rebound. He's looked like he's pushing the pace. Olynyk, stop. Kicks. Jackson, 1 of the 3. Now he's going to drive, fall, keep his dribble, and get back up. Olynyk going to kick it over to Livers. Olynyk gets it right back, looking for a guard. 3 on the shot clock. Olynyk pulls up and knocks it in. Kelly Olynyk rattles it in. Sixers lead by 4. Here we go. Kelly Olynyk going to kick. Kelly Olynyk with buckets this game. He's been big off the bench for the Pistons. Harden, top of the key, working against Kelly O. 6 on the shot clock, kicks. Harris on the wing, driving, Euro, left hand finish, count the bucket. Busy Bias. Hasn't been too busy, but we need him in this fourth quarter. Haynes bringing the ball down. Harris with 14 off of 6 of 9. He's been efficient, just haven't shot the ball much. Haynes kicks. Key Braxton for 3, no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. DJ gonna find Tobias, and he's gonna slowly bring it up. Harris pushing, driving, kicking. Danny Green for 3, no good. Back-to-back misses from Danny Green. Pistons pushing the pace. Kelly Olynyk bringing the ball up. Key gonna shoot it up, no good, but a foul. So Braxton Key will go to the line for 2. Braxton Key holding his face. I think he got swiped in the eye or something. But he will go to the line for 2 free throws. Sixers leading by 6. 9 minutes and 29 seconds left of the fourth quarter. Cade Cunningham on the bench. Joel Embiid on the bench. Both these guys probably get back into the game around the 7-minute mark. With that being said, a timeout taken, an injury timeout taken. It looked like he got poked in the eye, and he has to get his eye checked before he shoots the free throws. But Kelly Olynyk has been way too good this game. Really kind of maximizing his bench minutes. He got 11 minutes, 10 points. He's 4 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And he got 3 rebounds, a block, an assist, and a steal. He's just played a solid game of basketball off the bench. And that is what the Sixers are lacking. Philly Fan D channel member said Tony would have been a Hall of Fame caliber player wasn't for the injuries. I hear that. Todd said, don't we have anybody better to shoot threes besides Danny Green? I mean, he normally knocks them down from the corner, but he's off. And he's lost a lot of steps. We know that. Here we go. Braxton Key shooting free throws. 9:29 left of the fourth quarter. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you haven't hit that like button, hit it. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing, and it helps. Whether you rock Sixer Nation or Piston Nation or just an NBA fan, hit that like button. Let's try to get it as close as we can to what we got in here. Second free throw up, no good. Sixer lead is 5. Harden bringing the ball up for the Sixers. He's at the top of the key, working against Livers. Carlson, dancing. Now he's going to do attack. Picks up his dribble. Finds Shake with 8 on the shot clock. Shake only got 6. He dishes it over to Tobias. Tobias floats it up. No good. And a foul called on Livers. DeAndre Jordan tried to get the tip up in, and Livers called with a blocking foul or a body foul. So DJ looks to shoot 2 free throws, I believe. No, they're going to inbound it. So it's an off-ball foul. Philly Fan D said Green stinks. They're going to give it to Jordan. 12 on the shot clock. Harden going to his right. Driving baseline. Floats it up. No good. Rebounded by the Pistons. Braxton Key, top of the key. Wow. Livers pulls from the corner, and he knocks down the triple. Pistons trailing by 2. Harris bringing the ball up for the Sixers. Sloppy ball movement from the Sixers. He loses his dribble, picks it up. No Sixer comes to help, but here comes Danny. They're going to give it back to Harris. Harris posting, back to the basket, kicks it. DeAndre Jordan throws it down. Thank the Lord something happened good. Here we go. Haynes bringing the ball down. Hayes bringing the ball down. He's top of the key, working against Harris, kicks. Livers going to give it right back to him. Hayes driving in the lane, kicks, corner. One more pass. Jackson for 3. That won't fall from the Pistons. Here comes Harden and the Sixers. 7 minutes and 55 seconds left of the fourth quarter. Harden driving in the lane, lays it up, blocked. But Harden gets it back, floats it up with the right hand, and gets it to fall. James Harden cleaning up his mistake. Here we go. Hayes, top of the key, working against Harden. Crossing in the lane, kicks. Braxton Key knocks down the triple. Wide open shots for this Pistons backup unit. The Sixers backup unit plays no defense. Plays no defense. 3-point ball game. Harris at the logo, working against Livers, driving in the lane, kick. Danny Green, another shot. This time he knocks it down, but an offensive foul on Tobias. Tobias Harris drives, goes up, kicks it. Danny Green finally makes the three, but an offensive charge on Tobias. Pistons with a chance to tie if they knock down the three. Hayes bringing the ball up, going to go around the double screen set by Kelly O and Braxton Key. Driving, floats it up over DeAndre Jordan, and the lead is cut to 1. Pistons trailing by 1. The crowd is going up in the 3-1-3. Harden bringing the ball up, killing Hayes with 10 points off the bench. Wow, 10 points for Hayes, 10 points for Olynyk. The Pistons bench is better than the Sixers bench. Just listen to what I just said. Detroit Pistons got 20 wins. Their bench is better than our bench. Clearly. Where's a shot when you need one, right? Where's a shot when you need one? Commercial break. Sixers lead by 1, 85-84. We're being outscored by the Pistons 11-6 in the fourth quarter. 11-6 run to start the fourth quarter for the Pistons. 6 minutes, 43 seconds left, I believe, when you see the game get back on. Embiid will be back in the game. I also think Cade Cunningham comes back in the game. Triple A said James dragging along. Wild, bro, wild. Tony said we had one of the worst benches in the NBA, if not the worst bench in the NBA. And again, I do believe that the bench will be able to spark something in the playoffs. Not every game, but again, it's not a one-and-done series. The series is 7. So you're going to have Georges Niang, Shake, and maybe a Danny Green have 2 of the 7 games where they're knocking down shots. But what do we do the other games when they are straight booty juice? What do we do when they're booty juice? It might be more than the other one. Philly Finest said Doc needs to be fired. Hashtag free Paul Reed. I'm with you on that. Ricky J said Embiid got to play 48 in the playoffs. Yeah, he do. At the least, he got to play 45, 44, 43, 42. I mean, the backup can only be in the game for 5 minutes at the most. Jimbo said, is Billy Cunningham still alive? Is he available? Here we go, though. Tony said, and somehow this will be all Doc's fault on Twitter after the game. I mean, we don't have a bench, but Doc doesn't help by staggering. Again, it's Doc Rivers' job to keep, it's not easy. It's not an easy job, but you got to keep, if Embiid's not on you got to keep certain players, right? Between Harris, Harden, Maxey, and Embiid, you got to keep at least 2 of them on the court together. And they're trying to do the Harden and Embiid and a Maxey and Tobias, but that's not working. You might have to do Harden and Maxey and Embiid and Tobias. That's what you might have to do. Harden and Maxey and Embiid and Harris. That's maybe what you need to do. But here we go. Game back on. 212 people in the chat. If we can get this over 200 likes, I would greatly appreciate everybody in the chat. I would greatly appreciate everybody in the chat. But, between Doc Rivers not mixing up the starters and staggering them, plus the bench being booty juice, it's tough. Here we go. Embiid working against Kelly Olynyk, facing the basket, jab stepping. He'll pull up mid-range, no good. Rebounded by K. Hayes bringing the ball down, for the Pistons with a chance to take the lead. Danny Green going to guard him. Here comes Cade Cunningham to set the screen. Now they flake off. They're going to give it to Livers. They're going to give it right back. Cunningham with 4 on the shot clock. He got to get something done. Cade driving in the lane. Right hand draws the contact and the bucket. No foul called, but he hits the dirt. I don't know why I said dirt. It's no dirt. It's the floor. I'm losing my mind. Here we go. Harden on the wing, working against Hayes. Carlson dancing, driving, floats it up. No foul call, and then a late foul. Haynes wants the Pistons coach to replay that. Harden going to the line for 2. Let me see. Harden driving. A little body. Blocking foul. Yeah. Now he got him. That's a foul. That's a foul. Go ahead and challenge it if you want, Detroit. That's a foul. It's a foul. 16 points for Harden. Wow, James Harden had 14 points at halftime. He scored 2 points in the second half. James Harden has scored 2 points in the second half. James Harden scored 2 points in the second half. Wow. James Harden scored 2 points in the second half. Sixers lead by 1. Hayes, top of the key, going to kick. Cade driving all the way. Right hand over Embiid, no good, but a foul. Cade Cunningham going to the line for 2 and a chance to take the lead over the Philadelphia 76ers with 5 minutes and 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 20 more likes. We need 20 more likes to get to 200. Sixer Nation, I appreciate you. Piston Nation, I've been as nice as I possibly can to you guys while y'all giving us fits. Hit that like button. Here we go. Cade made the first one. Second shot for Cunningham to take the 1-point lead. Sadiq Bey enters the lineup for Jackson. Haynes still in the game for the Pistons. Shot up, and it is no good. Sixers tied with the Pistons at 87. 5 minutes and 32 seconds left of the fourth quarter. Maxey bringing the ball up, kicks. Harden, top of the key, going to go around the screen. Working against Kelly O, finds Embiid. Embiid spins in the lane, loses the ball. Stolen by the Pistons. Livers bringing the ball up for the Pistons, kick. Kelly O driving, looking for Cade Cunningham, can't find him. Kelly kicks, gets it right back. Thought about the 3. Good pass. Open shot, and he knocks it down. Livers knocks down the 3. Sixers trailing. Harden at the logo. Working against Cade Cunningham. Gonna get the switch. Harden. Step back 3. In and out. No good. The Pistons arena is erupting. Hayes bringing the ball up, working against Maxey. 11-2 run in the last 2 minutes and 58 seconds. Kelly finds wide open layup, reverse, kicks. Sadiq Bey knocks down the triple. Timeout taken by the Sixers. Wow. Wow. Just getting outplayed by the Pistons down the stretch. Wow. Wow. I can't even talk. Outplayed by the Pistons down the stretch. Wow. I don't even know what to say. This is inexcusable. I thought the whole time we were going to muscle through this game. Oh, the Pistons are scrappy, blah, 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 and still get the dub. Pistons are about to put us down. That's going to be 3 losses in a row. 3 losses in a row if we lose this. Fourth quarter has been disastrous for the Sixers over the last couple games. The fourth quarter has been disastrous to the point where there's so many people that deserve blame. It starts with the bench. It goes to Doc. But we can't act like Joel Embiid and Harden are doing anything different. Like Embiid gets the least of the blunt of the grunt. But everybody gotta get some criticism when you are just playing absolutely no defense, no transition. Although most of the defense is the perimeter guys, I'll give it, right? And B's not supposed to be on the perimeter. He's not really supposed to be there. At the end of the day, this is inexcusable. Having a tight game with the Pistons ain't that big of a deal if you're winning games. If the Sixers were on a 3 to 4 game winning streak and we overlooked the Pistons, blah, blah, we lost 2 in a row. And although the 2 we lost to were NBA championship contenders, you still lost 2 in a row. When you are wavering, when you are losing games, you want to look at a team that is like the Pistons and say, this is our get-right game. This is not the game that you struggle with and then ultimately lose. The Sixers better respond right now. Maxey bringing the ball up. He's at the logo. He's going to kick. Harden looking, trying to get it to Harris. Now he's going to get it to Embiid. Embiid goes up and slams it down. Here comes Hayes. He's going to kick to Sadiq Bey. They're going to find Livers. Livers kicks it to Kelly O. Kelly O trapped. Going to find Sadiq Bey working against Tobias Harris, and a foul called on Tobias Harris. Cade Cunningham has been very good for the Pistons. That young boy has a bright future. He shot so far this game 12 of 19 for 27 points. Shout out to Cade Cunningham. Here we go. Maxey with the deflection. Going to go out of bounds. It will be last touch by the Sixers. Pistons basketball. Wow. A lot of things ain't good. Let's get us to 200 likes, though. 200 likes. That's the goal. Here we go. Sadiq Bey working against Harris. 1-on-1. Stepping back over Tobias. Sadiq Bey in his face. Tobias Harris with good defense on that possession. Just better offense. Wow. 6-point lead for the Pistons. Harden driving. Loses the ball. Stolen. No foul called. Sadiq Bey going to go up and finish at the rim. 8-point lead. The Sixers have been outscored 24-10 in the fourth quarter. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left. 18-4 run. They're going to get it to Embiid. He's the only one that can play basketball for the Sixers. A foul on Kelly O. George Niang in the game. What? George Niang has been absolute dog doo-doo today. The whole bench has. Harden has been poop in the second quarter, too. I'm getting upset with this team now. Embiid got the ball. 1-on-1. It's poked out by Kelly O. What the heck is going on? Everybody on this team deserves blame. Joel Embiid is the only one that plays basketball, but he still didn't have a great game by just not being able to pass out the double team this game. Here we go. Maxey bringing the ball up around the screen. Loses the ball. Pistons get it. Lobs it up. Embiid says no. Harden, outlet, denied by Livers. Wow. The Detroit Pistons are just running us off their floor. Too fast, too furious. We're too slow. Embiid got the ball. Working against Kelly O. 2:46 left to go in the fourth. Embiid spinning. Loses the ball. Here come the Pistons. 3-on-2. Kelly O. Easy layup. The Sixers trail by 10. Good defense leads to easy offense, and the Sixers are blowing it in Sixer fashion. 7 turnovers for Joel Embiid. 7 turnovers. Harden, bringing the ball up. He's on the wing. Step back 3 for Harden. No good. And it's rebounded by the Pistons. Wow. Cade Cunningham holding the ball. 1:58 left. They're going to kick. Saddiq Bey pulls for 3. I think I just got to have a moment of silence for a second. I think I need a moment of silence. Wow. Wow. Speechless. I always got something to say. I think, wow. And to be honest, I'm the biggest one that says one game doesn't matter. Like, no matter how bad a team is, the worst team in the NBA could beat the best team in the NBA in a one-game sample size. That's just facts. And I always hold on to that. But today, I'm not really trying to hear that. Because after losing 2 straight, it shouldn't be an issue. This is disgusting. This is the worst performance from every single part. Listen, Joel Embiid is the least of my concerns. The least of my concerns. But Doc Rivers, not good. Again, bad rotations. Bench, horrible. Maxey let Maxey go. Harden, horrible second half. Joel Embiid has 7 turnovers. Harden bringing the ball up. Going to give it to Embiid. Embiid spinning. He'll slam it down. 23-6 run in the fourth quarter. The Sixers got 10 points. Hayes bringing the ball up. Sixers trailing by 11. Kelly O holding. 1:35 left. Saddiq Bey got it. He got the switch. Yang, now he got the switch on Embiid. Saddiq Bey looking for that step back, driving all the way, and it's going to be goaltending. Yep, goaltending. Oh, that's a block. That's a block. That's a block, bro. They're going to review if it's a goaltending. They ruled it a goaltend. They ruled it a goaltend. I don't know what it's going to be. X-Man said this was the perfect game to play Bassey and Reed. Facts. One of the reasons why the Pistons are running the floor with us is because they're younger, they're more athletic. And again, nobody's saying Paul Reed and Charles Bassey are world beaters, but they can move and they can run better than DeAndre Jordan. That's a block if you ask me. The ball's still going up, 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 up. MSU Detroit fans said the goal tied the amount of goals Alex gave up in the Rangers yesterday. Hey, shout out to the Detroit fans in the building. For every single Detroit Piston fan in the building, shout out to you guys. Y'all deserve, y'all a great fan base in the sense of y'all loyal to the soil. I do like some of the young pieces you guys have. Again, Sadiq Bey, he's a sniper. Cade Cunningham, he's a baller. Jeremiah Grant, ex-Sixer. Shout out to him. He's not playing. You just got to keep getting more pieces. Ice Ice Baby said it starts with the superstars. Facts. Embiid and Harden have to take responsibility for this game too. More Harden. Detroit ball, no shot. It was a block by Embiid. Three losses in a row. One to the Detroit Pistons. Yowzer. 3 losses in a row. One to the Detroit Pistons. That is wild. Here we go. 2.3 seconds left. Game's not over yet. You need a bunch of threes, though. Here we go. 2.3 seconds left. Pistons to inbound. Come on, inbound a damn ball. 2 more likes. We need 2 more likes. Here we go. They're going to kick it across court. Call. Sadiq Bey throws it up. Air ball and a shot clock violation with 1 minute and 23 seconds left. Sixers trail by 11. Here we go. Maxey bringing the ball up. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Niang driving baseline kicks. Harden for a 3. And he missed it. This will just about do it. Wow. Cunningham driving on the Sixers defense. Kicks it out. Cross court. Livers loses the ball. Sixers get the ball with 53 seconds left. Harris kicks. Corner 3. Nope. Maxey going to drive. Kick. Niang. Pump. Yo, y'all suck. Sixers are trash today. Absolutely garbage. What a beautiful waste to a Thursday night. 3 losses in a row. First shot up, and it is good. Oh, he got the and one. Who gives a bleep? Here we go. They're going to waste the clock. 41 seconds left. Cade bringing the ball up. Kicks. Livers. One more pass. Sadiq Bey going to hold. 12 on the shot clock. Driving baseline. Kicks. Kelly O. Got the ball. Shot clock at 5. 3. Livers going to pull up mid-range, and he's going to miss. And actually draw a foul. After this game, I'm going to talk about some stuff. Sixers, not really the Sixers versus Pistons, but just the totality of what we might say. It's wild. It's wild. I'm lost. I'm lost in the sauce. Paul Reed in the game with 23 seconds left. Wow. Everybody was bad tonight. Shot clock at 2. Deep 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. 3, 2, 1. And the Detroit Pistons knock out the Sixers 102-94. They get their 21st win of the season. Sixers fall to 40-30. Sixers score 15 points in the fourth quarter. The Sixers are a couple games away from the playoffs, and they play their absolute worst game of the season. No rhythm, no rhyme. Bench off, Doc off, Harden horrible second half. Maxey not knowing when to pick his poison. Bad defense, no ability to get back and run in transition. Joel Embiid, 7 turnovers, sloppy game. You really can look at every aspect of this game and just say that the Pistons just wanted it more. They out-hustled us, and we looked like a team that just was lost, right? We didn't even run sets. There was a lot of possessions where it was just like sloppiness. You do you. You do you. You do you. No communication. No ball movement. We lacked so much this game. It looked like all the progression that we had just went out the window. No heart whatsoever. It was a disgusting performance to see, especially when you look at we came off 2 losses. But when you look at the context of the 2 losses, I mean, they were against great teams. Whether they're great teams or not, you want to be able to close in the fourth quarter, and we had an opportunity, right? What has been the Achilles heel of the Sixers? We play good basketball for 3 quarters. We keep it close. We might have a little lead. We might have a normal lead, and we lose, right? So we know the Pistons are not juggernauts. But what was this game? This game was a fought-out, scrappy type game, right? A fight-it-out, scrappy type game. And although they are not a playoff team, although they're not that good, we had our chance to try to show that, you know what, let's put something together in the fourth quarter, right? We played strong against the Bucks and the Suns for 3 quarters. For 3.5 quarters, we played hard against a team and kept it close or had the lead, and we failed in the fourth. So we could have used this game. If I was Doc Rivers, after the third quarter, I would have said to the guys, look, back-to-back games against contenders, we lost in the fourth. This team is not a contender, but let's see if we can start and let's see if we can do something right in the fourth quarter. Let's see if we can handle the 20-win Piston team in the fourth quarter to learn, to grow off of it, and be able to control our own destiny in the fourth. We sucked. 15 points. 29-15 in the fourth quarter. So we can't close against good teams. We can't even close against bad teams. And Philly Mike has been a guy who says one game don't mean nothing. But every one game is different. We are 8 games away from the playoffs. This ain't a February loss. This ain't a January or December loss to the Pistons. A December or January loss to the Pistons is no big deal. This is 8 games left. The Sixers still got talent. The Sixers still got ballers. Today they didn't have no ballers. James Harden absolutely disappeared in the second half. This is the most concerned I've been. I've been a very positive Sixer fan. It's just ugly. It's just ugly. Underdog Records said 2007 finally someone honest enough to admit it. I think you saw everything that can go wrong went wrong, right? We have concerns about the bench. They were horrible. 3 points. Oh, 5 if you want to count Niang's last second shot. All the concerns reared its ugly head in this game. Doc Rivers rotation, not good. Turnovers, not good. Maxey phone, not being utilized right, not good. Harden disappearing in a second, not good. Bench, transition defense, everything that could have reared its ugly head all at once. And that made us lose to the Detroit Pistons. Wow. Shout out to the Detroit Pistons fans in the chat. Y'all played y'all game. Y'all ran us up and down the court. Y'all did what you wanted to do. Your bench had almost 30 points scored tonight. Cade Cunningham with almost 30. He played his role. Saddiq Bey was knocking down the shots. And in crunch time, you had your best players go off. Saddiq Bey able to hit a fadeaway over Tobias Harris. Cade Cunningham able to set up the offense and just dissect the Sixers defense and get what he wants. Sixers, on the other hand, just give the ball to Joel Embiid and run and move away. Joel Embiid, go ahead and do what you do. And Joel Embiid in the fourth quarter had turnover after turnover after turnover. Same with Harden. It's hard for me to kill Embiid, even though he had 7 turnovers, because the only positive is Embiid. The only thing that even if Embiid don't play this game, right, and you say, well, if he didn't play this game, all the players would have a different role. I agree with you. But if you take Embiid's presence away from this game, we get blown out. I'm saying if the other players don't find a role and you get this version of Harden, this version of Harris, this version of Maxey, this version of the bench, this version of Doc, it's just bad. Now, again, realistically, playing against the Cavs or the Raptors in round 1, are we really going to shoot this poor as a team? Are we really going to have this many turnovers? Is the bench really going to play this bad every single game of a 7-game series? No. This is why basketball, you can't take just one game serious. But what I'm taking serious is the bench and the depth folded on us 3 straight games. So we're starting to see repetitive errors in the fourth quarter. Shout out to my guy Bold Brew with the $5 super chat. Appreciate the love. Let Harden walk and go after Beal. Wow. Bold Brew with a bold take. I mean, look, you ain't going to really hear me defend Harden tonight because he was lazy on the defensive side of the ball, sloppy on the offensive side of the ball the whole second half. So, Bold Brew, I ain't going to defend Harden. That's a pretty bold statement, though. But, let us flame out before the second round. And I don't think just Doc Rivers is talked about. If Harden has a game like this in the play, if Harden has multiple games like this in the playoffs, in the second half of the game, Bold Brew, you're not going to be the only one saying that statement. Let me just say that there's going to be a lot of chatter around the city of just, what are we doing with Harden? Wow. A lot of things were bad in this game, though. The spacing was bad. Just so many things reared its ugly head. I just don't understand. I mean, the Pistons just put it on us, though, for real. Steven says Sam Cassell is a winner. He has that dog mentality. Travis said Harris has his moments. Ice Ice Baby in the building. He never did. Bobbins 2007 said I've been saying that the Sixers should get Beal before we even got Seth. Wow. 15-29 in the fourth. We had 5 turnovers. We shot 6 of 16. 0 for 6 from 3. The Sixers were 0 for 6 from the three-point line in the fourth quarter. It's starting to be it's starting to be like on repeat. The Sixers in the fourth quarter is a repeat travesty. You can't allow it. RDB LK said this team has no bench and heading for a first-round exit. I mean, Harden played horrible in the second half. Shout out to E976 with the $5 super chat. Cade Cunningham, a rookie, cooked the Sixers for 27 points. Hand the kid Rookie of the Year award. I'm saying, though, Cade Cunningham is going to be, he has potential. Cade will be a player in this league for sure. Esham976, appreciate the $5 super chat. And you're right, he carved this up. If he wasn't getting his own bucket, he was getting into the lane, just distracting the defense and finding guys like Kellyo for three, not Kellyo, Sadiq Bey, Livers. He was just getting guys open for 3. Cade Cunningham was balling. But the sloppy play all around for the Sixers, like I said, is just, it's wild to see come all to fruition in one game. All the stuff that we complain about, right? Jimmy J said, deep, young, and athletic, the Raptors might beat the Sixers in 6. I mean, after a game like this, it's hard for, I can't really defend us in a sense of, you know, I don't think this team is what we saw. This ain't the Sixer team. This ain't who we are. This is who we were tonight, but this ain't who we are. Doc refused to put athletic people on the floor. That hampers us. We get beat in transition crazily, right? Teams are just setting cherry picks and just staying back and running us off the gym floor. Wayne Webb said, can't win scoring in the teens. That's facts. Christian said, it feels like these guys got no hearts. I feel like, yeah. I mean, look, the Sixers find themselves trailing in the fourth quarter. They shoot 6 threes, miss all 6. They allowed the Pistons scored their 29 points. Well, they had 30 in the second, so it wasn't the most in the quarter. But I don't see no movement on defense. Look at this. So many steals and so many turnovers led to fast breaks for the Pistons. Don't get me wrong. But even misses led to them just running us off the floor. And Harden multiple times just like, I'm going to let him shoot it wide open. No Sixer on the perimeter, right? None of the guards for the Sixers were closing out on the threes. It's thundering like crazy here. Philly Fan D said, really needs to shave the beard. It's crazy. Live Direct said, every loss seems like some unknown athletic young player destroys us every time. There's a saying in Philly, if you want to make a name for yourself, play the Sixers or the Eagles. Think about it. Yeah. Some young player on the team definitely gets to go off against us. The Eastern Conference is tough. I do not believe we are 100% done, but it just shows that The Sixers play two brand of basketball. I don't think the Sixers play in between. I don't know. 3 losses in a row. Underdog said they look like you just met a couple minutes before tip-off. Yeah, there's no chemistry. I think this game showed the most of that ISO ball rearing its ugly. Again, I could say so many different things that kind of reared its ugly head from the bench to actual play. Like Harden was the whole second half was a Harden ISO, an Embiid ISO, a Maxey ISO, a Harris ISO. That was the whole second half. No motion, no picks, nobody going back door, nobody doing anything but calling for the ball and ISOing. And then Sixers do have shots and they don't take it. Everybody's pump faking and dribbling in and then reset. The Sixers resetted their offense way too much in the second half, and they all wanted to play ISO ball. Nobody wanted to play as a team. Nobody. The playoffs are what? How many games do we have left? How many total games do we have left? Let me see. If somebody in the chat knows, let me know how many games we have left exactly. Well, I'll just do the score. 46 and 30 is what? 76. Whew. So we got 6 more games. 6 more games. 3 losses in a row. And we got 6 more games before we pick up in the playoffs and got to play one of these teams. Not once. Not twice. Not 3 times. Not 4 times. It might be 4 times if we get swept. I doubt that, though. It's rough. I was just telling my brother. I was just laughing at my brother, right? I was literally laughing at my brother. I was literally laughing at my brother for the Heat going on a 3 or 4 game losing streak. And here come the Sixers. Here come the Sixers, 3-game losing streak. We play Saturday at 12 o'clock against who? Against the Hornets. Hey, don't be surprised if the Sixers don't clean stuff up. Saturday at 12:30. Your boy might have to get lit at 12:30 in the afternoon. 12:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday, I might have to drink a couple shots because that's what the Sixers do. That's what the Sixers are doing to me at this moment. Richie says Saturday Doc should bench himself from coaching. Underdog said no plays ran. It's playground nonsense. What exactly do we pay Doc for? Christian said, I'll be there Saturday. Oh, you'll be at the game Saturday? We're going to need you to turn up. Hornets, another young athletic team. I'm telling you. But that's why the Heat like to play half-court ball. Bucks like to play half-court ball. Nets like to play half-court ball. It's the young athletic teams that get us, though. For real, for real. David Jones says, play the young guys. That can help stop the young athleticism that's being just dropped all over you. Philly Fan D said, just tank and let the bench players get more time. Whoa. We already in playoff contention now. I mean, you mean tank is don't worry about the seeds? Self-made said, you need that young energy. Facts. This was the ugly game. See, this game just felt really disrespectful in a sense of we led the whole game, but it's one of them games that you led, but you don't feel good about because it's who you're leading and how you're leading. It looks stupid. And then, my mindset is, yeah, we're playing sloppy. Yeah, we're playing ugly. But at the end of the day, I feel like the Sixers are going to take over in the third. They didn't do it. Oh, but we're definitely going to take over in the fourth. Didn't do it. He did the exact opposite. We ran away from the challenge. Let me hear what Doc Rivers says real quick. Hold on. Let's hear what Doc says. Doc said we were all for the first half too, just the fouls bailed us out. He said it's one of those nights where we just all play. He said the same thing. We didn't play together, too much ISO ball. Yeah, but what do you mean? Like, I hate when the coach says, "Oh, we just didn't have it. We chose not to play as a team. We played separate." What do you mean you chose? You can't tell them to knock it off. What do you mean? You're the coach. Jeremiah Grant didn't even play. Didn't even play. Philly fan D said, yes, don't worry about the regular season. Doc says, everything Doc is saying is like, wow, what do you mean? That's crazy. Doc Rivers is pretty much saying, we didn't do this, we didn't do that. And as the coach, I don't think it's my job to tell these guys that. Like, it's not my job. It's not my job to tell these guys move the ball. It's not my job to say, hey, why are you guys not passing? Why are you not moving the ball around? Why are you not playing as a unit? What do you mean? You talk to your players. Talk to your players. I hate when a coach gets up there and says everything that we've been saying. He's saying everything we've been saying, but the fact of the matter is we've been saying it throughout the game. Why don't he change it throughout the game? G. Fisher said the Phillies need some defense. Shai said Pistons are coming big next season. Sixers played too predictable. I hear you. Doc's talking about how loose they are, how young they are. Well, Doc, if they're so loose and so young, why didn't you play some of our loose and young players, like an Isaiah Joe, like a Paul Reed? Why do you got old DeAndre Jordan trying to run with these young boys? Sixers definitely need youth. I'm trying to listen to what Doc says because this game was very frustrating. It is what it is. I'm gonna finish up listening to Doc Shivers. He's just getting done anyways. Wayo said need to Will Smith slap some of these players and coaches. Facts. With all that being said, I go by Philly Mike. This is the Philly Talk Podcast. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. We will be here Saturday at 12:30. Come through. You might got to bring your favorite beverage. Kristen, go ahead and buy some beer or buy something. Do what you do. I'm going to need, Kristen going to need to bring the energy at the Wells Fargo Center because if we lose 4 in a row, that's going to be wild. Wild. Bring the energy. I appreciate all the love and support. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We are out. Peace.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers and the Bird Gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.